What up? What up? What's going on, family? Y'all good? Cool. We live. And I'm smacking on sunflower seeds. How y'all doing? Mm-mm-mm. What's the word, people? What's the word? What's going on? Hope you guys are having an enjoyable week. Hope this heat ain't getting the best of you. Willie Brown in the building. What up, my brother from another mother? Man, don't get me started. How was that? I mean, for real, for real. How was that? What year was it? Willie, you about to change your life, bruh. Just don't grab hold of you and don't let go. Ooh. You drove the rocket ship. I want to drive that one. And it's my understanding, the one that I drove, the last one I drove, it was tuned. That thing probably feels like what I drove. Yeah, bro, it's ridiculous. It's unreal. It's unreal. I'm gonna drive that car. That car has electrification. I gotta stop eating these seeds and smacking. I'm gonna drive that car bad. You're a lucky man. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Look, every dime of it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I like them, man. I wouldn't mind having one. I'm gonna be honest with you. And that's probably the only sedan that I would like to have right now. The only one. Oh wow. Wow. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely want that's the only sedan I want to own. The only one. That is the only one. That's the one sedan that has most of my heart than any other one. I still like my Audi S8, but if I had to choose between the two, it's a no-brainer for me. I like Panamera. I do like Panameras, but if I had to choose between the two, all day long, all day long, that thing is amazing. I have not driven it. I want to. I really want to. I've seen a ton of reviews on them, other people driving them, and I was very, very I said I'm not gonna eat no more of these seeds, smacking in people's ear. It's man, I'm a little envious. I'm not gonna hold you, but I'm happy for anybody to get a chance to jump into something like that. That's right. That's phenomenal, man. That thing is amazing. Oh my god. Now you're gonna have me trying to plot. I gotta drive one. I'm afraid to though, man. God, I'm afraid to. Oh, okay. Where at? In your town? Are you driving your car? That's what your car is built for, man. It was made for that. I want to do an autocross event. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really do. I'll turn Zeus down a bit and get out there and go pull that steering wheel, man. It's it's all corners and braking and acceleration. Like I would love, love, love to do an autocross. I would really want to do an autocross event. There was one here last year that I missed in Jersey. Are you driving your car though? Are you participating? Oh, oh my God, dog. What do you do, man? What do you do, man? No BMWs is sponsored this. Oh my God. He done crossed over. Man, what did you do, man? Oh my God. And it came over to the family dog. Got you a black man wagon. They will probably provide. So it's their sponsor. No BMW is sponsor. Oh no, BMW is sponsoring. Got you. Man, I thought you were saying something else. No, BMW is just sponsoring it, so they're gonna be. Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah. That's that right there. That should be fire. Oh man, wait. Lefty in the building. What up, Lefty? What have you done, brother? What have you done, Lefty? Mm. You bought it. There you go. There you go. You done came to the dark side. Yes, indeed. I got two Ford drivers right here on the channel. What made you go with that Ford? Now, listen, I know we get Ford trucks. They get their ring around the rosy, but I had a Ford truck and I loved it. It wasn't pretty, but it was probably the smoothest riding truck that I have had, and that thing got it. It did what it was supposed to do, and I would probably still have that truck if it wasn't for the fact that I hit a piece of ice and tore it up. Hit black ice and tore it up. Here in Texas, it better be a V8. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. I thought you was gonna say you got you a Dodge. IS in the building. What up, IS? My grandfather and I, man, grandfather always had Ford trucks. As long as I can remember, he had Ford trucks. Even his last truck, when he passed away, my grandfather had, believe it or not, man, I had a 98. He had a 99. They looked the same, except his looked brand new. My grandfather passed away a few years ago, and his truck, he had a 99. That 99 had less than 12,000 miles on it. Crazy. Dodge trucks are pricey. They are pricey. And it's crazy is they're pricey and they're not the most fuel economic. They're the worst on gas. They are the worst on gas. Man, I'm interested in that event though, man. Like that's fire. And they're providing the cars. That's the kind of thing, man. AB will be all over that. I tell you right now, if I would not believe, I believe AB have done an event like that before, but that right there, that's got AB written all over it, man. He love that kind of stuff. I'm trying to see your truck in my head and I can't. Okay, that I like that one, bro. I like that grill on that truck. It gave you that modern feel, and it's an XLT. You got a super crew or a crew cab. What they call it, regular crew or extended. I'm excited for you, man. Especially with that event. I would love to do one of those as well, especially the sponsored events. Um, if I'm not mistaken, that I think AB did one of those, and it's the M3, the M4, and the M2 is what they usually bring out. I think they have one of the electric joints out there also. That should be a good time, man. That should be a really, really good time. Okay. You sent it direct or you sent it through Instagram? Let me check my phone, man, because you know you got my number. I don't want to hear no mess, Lefty. Freaking spam. You must have sent it on Instagram. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boy, you got a nice truck, man. Man, you should feel like you're doing something now. This thing is nice. Okay. Yes, sir. Was it a Texas truck the whole time? Yes, sir. You better believe it. Yes, sir. Oh God, I'm glad you said that. I need to send Zay that link. Yes, sir. Yes, we are. Very much so. I'm excited about that too, man. I can't wait to have you on live, bro. Yes, sir. God dog it. Oh, I'm gonna just send it from this phone. Man, I've been ripping and running all deep, bro. I've been putting it down, bro. I've been working my butt off. Trying to get a lot done, man, in a short period of time. I feel like I'm behind the curve, especially with all the stuff that I want to get done. Yes, a Texas truck. Bro, that's what's up. That's what's up. What? That's a nice truck, man. That's a nice truck. You killed the game right there. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's when you're doing it. Congratulations, though, for real, man, because people don't always just get what they want, man. And you got something look like it's gonna be around for a long time. You can't beat that. Oops, wrong one. God dog it. That's dope, Lefty. I'm happy for you, man. For real, for real. 'Cause I know you was having trouble with that other truck. I just hope this one here just gonna give it to you. You know, none of the problems. Just do what it's supposed to do. I know you was struggling, man. It was left and right with that thing. No pun intended. Look, IS got to use his truck for what it's absolutely made for. This week, so last week, so I get it. Yes, sir. There you go, man. Yes, sir. You're very welcome, brother. You're very welcome, man. That scratches an itch for you, bro. Man, you gotta think, bro. All that stuff that you've been going through with that other truck, yeah, this is a blessing for you, man. You got what you needed right now. You just keep that thing like it's supposed to be, doing what it's supposed to do. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Oh my goodness, man. Did y'all see, man? I know y'all saw that post, bro. Liberty is history. Good old AC. Let it run out here, especially. It's hot, man. It's been in the 90s. I was out there yesterday. I had some stuff I had to do outside, man. Around the yard. Trim some branches off of trees and um a few other things that I was working on out there. And boy, I was sweating like you would not believe. That sweat was pouring. I'm like, man, I guess I'm just out of touch with this kind of heat. It was not fun at all. There you go. That's a very important thing right there, man. Repo man, you paid for. I like paid for. Paid for is beautiful. Yes, sir. No repo man for you. That's good, man. That's good. I'm gonna pop this out. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Pop out. There we go. I had the comments separate. Make this small. Get more screen out of this. Bam. Yes. Playing with this app, man. Trying to get the most out of it. Drag this over a little bit. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. How's that weather been down there, Lefty? What y'all been dealing with up there? Also, there, Willie, because I know right now it's been hot right here, bro. It's been hot pretty much all over the place. My mom, still in New Orleans. She was like, "Bruh, that's the one I forgot to add to my list." I wanted to talk about that dude, man. I do want to talk about that dude. I did see it, man. The problem, man, I get sometimes is that I'll be seeing these things real early, and I'm trying to develop a system that allows me to collect everything I want to talk about on a live, and I'll be forgetting when I put stuff, man. So I need to have one place where everything lands, because I definitely want to talk about that McLaren. I need to pull it up. That's the replacement, man, for the P1. That thing is supposed to be ridiculous, man. I want to get into these cars, man. I definitely want to talk about this. That thing that is ridiculous. Bruh. He's in nice weathering. Yeah, bro. It's Voice notes will help too, man. I need to, because most of the time I am, I'm either flipping through articles, because I'm always looking at car stuff, either flipping through articles or something that pops up, because I get feeds on updated cars and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm bouncing around in that space all the time. So it's in my For You page. It always come up for me. So I'm always seeing about new stuff. And what I started doing was just sending myself a text, and I'll put a caption on the text, pros and cars. But then sometimes I forget to do that, and I'll just save it, think I'm gonna save it, and come back and find it someplace else. I need to put a solid system in place, and it could be just sending myself that text and remember to do it all the time. But man, let's talk about that thing. Would it match up against the ZR1X? Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think where it stands to be, um, see, it's all instant torque, right? It's all instant torque. So this thing it's a plug-in hybrid hypercar. It's sitting at literally about the same horsepower as it, but it doesn't. I'm trying to see the torque. But the torque is less, meaning the zero one X is probably going to get out on it a little bit, maybe a little bit faster, but it depends because this is also an electric car. The one other car that gives the zero one X a problem is an electric car on a straightaway, on a from a dig launch, and that's Sapphire, Lucid Sapphire, and Lucid is heavier, right? But it's something about electrified cars and their launches and their, it's kind of tough, man. And I don't know if this car is all-wheel drive because I think it might be rear wheel only. If it's all-wheel drive, I would believe that Zero One X is not going to have a chance. It wouldn't stand a shot against this thing, especially from a dig. But if it's rear-wheel drive, I believe that it would. I believe that it would. Although, it's only like 160 something horsepower on the front wheels, but that's enough to help, move those front tires and minimize slip on the rear tires. So, um, it's an amazing car. I mean, I'm still watching reviews and other people driving and their perspective of the ZR1X, and it still blows people mind. So many people, and everyone compared to every and anything that is hyper. Um, it's just a classification. And I believe that it should be considered hyper. I'm not sure what they're calling that thing, to be honest with you. But Chevrolet calls it their hypercar. Bruh, yes, 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 yes. That's one of my topics today. I want to talk about the new X5M. And what I love about what BMW is doing, they're making sure that that car it shall maintain the V8. There will be some electrification, but it will maintain the V8. And I love that about the new models. I would hate to see that disappear, um, but it's not. It's going to remain, and I love that. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I got some. Man, let me close some of this crap out I got up here. Close that. Let me see, because I wanted to. Let's see. I'm trying to find some decent pictures. And a matter of fact, it's crazy. These pictures come from Top Gear, and this is where I first saw the McLaren W1. I do want to get into this because I think it's interesting, especially because a lot of their conversation, Mister 300, what's going on, my brother? What's happening with you, man? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The when they talk about the comparison of the Corvette, the ZR1X, with a lot of the other hypercars, they talk about one of the difference they talk about is the cockpit experience. Whereas most of your new hypercars, the cockpit's narrowing and they're getting tighter and they're getting to a point where it's more, fighter jet or whatever type feel. Whereas, vets still give you space. So it gives you still that ability of a cruiser. So don't misconstrue that 01X as just a car that you can only take out and do that crazy stuff. Corvette still made it something you can take out and cruise and drive that thing. Literally can be a daily driver. You can drive it every day, man. It is absolutely nuts, but it's beautiful what they put together when I tell you about that car. The horsepower was absolutely bananas. You say it's rear wheel drive, which let me pull it up, man, so y'all can see what we talking about here for those who don't know. Um, This is the ZR1X, man. I'm not the ZR1X. This is the McLaren W1, not the ZR1X. Good Lord. I think it is a beautiful car. I think they did such a wonderful job with this one. It is so McLaren. It still has all the luxury that it's supposed to have. One of the things I like is this wing and what they did with the rear spoiler. I mean, the rear wing. This thing extends out further from the back of the car, so that not only does it creates the downforce that it needs to keep the guard planted, but it also, God, I don't know if we can get a good shot of that, but it also minimizes the drag. It does so many different levels of articulation back there, creating, still creating, acting as an air brake and also creating downforce. It is really cool. If you look at all the different engineering that goes into this wing, this rear wing, it is absolutely crazy. It has a lot of functionality, tons of functionality. The part that really baffles me is how far it does and is able to pull away from the body of the car to do what it's supposed to do. Just amazing engineering, man. One of the complaints is one of the guys had was that the doors, they just go so far up, man. They raise so high up in the air. It's hard to get to. But when you win, you win. You're locked in that cockpit. That thing there, it looks like straight you when you in that seat, you're in that seat. There's no room for activities, there's no storage. I think the only storage is behind, like right here, and it's probably a book bag. That's it. I think that's absolutely it that you could put in this thing. That headrest, believe it or not, this headrest, the passenger headrest, folds down and allows you access to all that space back there. I think they do have cup holders. They do have cup holders though. Yeah, it's definitely quicker, bro. Definitely. Not necessarily more power. Power is power, like right across the board. Horsepower is going to be horsepower no matter what. It's a one for one. It's just going to be, you know, how it puts that power down. Right now, the most popular car brand, I think BMW is probably the most popular car brand right now. I think BMW is very loud. I think they're loud across the market. I think what their branding and everything that they're putting out right now and how they're marketing, they're touring, they're doing all kind of stuff. BMW is very loud. I think the next loudest brand to BMW is Porsche right now. But BMW is very loud right now and are very popular. I think they have the number one selling car in the US, a number one selling brand in the US. Facts. You're never stealing the thunder, man. You're never stealing the thunder, bro. It's you add to the conversation, brother. If anything, sometimes that's necessary to jump in and bring that flavor to the table so that we can, it gives us some of our direction. It gives us how we flow. That's the how organic these conversations roll, man. Absolutely. Nah, they're popular but not realistic for most people. Therefore, when I think of popular cars, I believe a car brand that is doing the business, right? That's making the money here in the States. And right now, um, the reason why I don't believe Ford and Chevy holds it because they've narrowed their brand so heavily. Like for real. Like think about what they're doing with their brand. Like Ford. Ford has what? How many cars now? They don't have many cars. They're trucks and SUVs. Ford has narrowed their brand. And Chevy has not narrowed their brand as much, but they're not selling like everybody else. Not in the US. BMW has been the top selling brand in the US for the last 2 years. Got you, Lefty. Appreciate the heads up. He said Buick. It's crazy when you think about cars and how brands, adjust what they have. Buick only has what? Small SUVs. They don't even have anything big anymore. They don't have cars. I think they're going to be coming back with another car, but not right now, man. RCF, yes, sir. Those are nice. Nice seats. And red stitching on the doors, blue stitching in the console. No, that's pretty cool right there. That's pretty cool. With adjustable wing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Number one. Um, and rightfully so. I'm gonna be honest with you. BMW really has a good brand. I remember back in the day before I got into BMW, BMW to me was, a car that came with a hefty maintenance fee. They always was that car. Right now, God, look at the pedals in this thing. This is crazy. This thing is just a work of art, man. Carbon tub. Look at all this carbon fiber in the tub, in the tubbing, and them pedals are beautiful. I'm gonna be interrupting myself if I go through this, man. They just did a good job. This is very so much so McLaren right here. They just did a great job with this car. Yep, this is the key holder that looks like a cup holder. And then this thing slides in and out. There's a cup holder here, a real cup holder in the McLaren. That's crazy. Now, this is fire. I didn't know that they did this. I don't know if I remember them talking about this or not, but they got all their records in this car. This car is not, you got to understand, this thing here is not going to be, everybody's not going to have this car. You know that. This is a multi-million dollar piece of art. This is a track weapon. This thing is absolutely crazy and it's going to be super, super expensive. This is the one we can absolutely delight in seeing somebody else, a DDE or one of them cats, having this car, driving it, and enjoying it. Us enjoying it vicariously through them. This is such an untouchable, in my opinion, untouchable car from a price tag perspective. An amazing piece of art, in my opinion, though. This thing is gonna be crazy, man. I'm sorry, it is nuts. I'm trying to see how many they plan on making. I don't see, man. The front uprights and wishbones are 3D printed in titanium. That is crazy. Oh my god. That is nuts. That's like that other car, that American supercar I was telling you guys about. On if Jacktown would get his hands on one. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. And if I had to say, I believe he will. You know, this is he loves the cars that are the elites. You know, he gets his hands on the elites and he tests and push the elite cars, every last one of them. I think it's realistic that he probably will end up with that car. He has and tests the elites, man. It would be a little reductive to think that it's twice the power. Oh my God. It'd be twice the power of a 750S. Sheesh. And he will. Popping that draggy. Let's see what it do. You know he will, man. You know it. You know it. He's gonna push that thing to the next level. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Really? Oh, that was the car that you was following. That's your brother's? That's crazy. That is wild. How much you paid for that thing? Good Lord, man. A 29 Speedster. I thought you was following somebody that was going to a show or what have you. I didn't know that was for your bro. That's pretty cool. 6K? No, not $6. That's got to be 6K. Yeah, figure. Figured as much. That thing is pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. And just as you mentioned, bruh, hey man, I tell you now, as much as I love this one, and I wouldn't mind keeping one in keeping it in the family, bruh. I was looking at the next gen after driving this one for a year. So I don't know, man. Maybe we hold out until this one here becomes, see what it can do after they didn't work the bugs out of this thing. I love my X5M. The performance is through the roof. It's an amazing, comfortable luxury vehicle. To see that they're maintaining this and probably going to add some electrification. And it's going to be plug-in electrification too. It's what they're proposing. Depending on what it look like, I'm not crazy about this grill. We'll see. This is what they're launching. Like this is that new look that they're coming out with, right? This little grill here. It reminds me of the 2002s. But if not, you would think that it would probably, I would think that the XI will be the platform that it mimics pretty heavily. IX, excuse me. So we'll see, man. We shall see. I'm curious. I'm curious about what it's going to do. I'm wondering, does it maintain that same level of performance? Does it? How much more performance do they expect to get out of it? I'm excited for at least that part of it. It still maintain that grunt, that uh uh yeah, always, man. Like it, I gotta let this thing work this buzz out, man. This thing right here. I mean, because even the current generation, such a wonderful car. Still such a absolute awesome car. And still wouldn't mind it. But I'm like, man, do I hold out? Honestly, when it comes time to upgrade Pegasus, it's gonna have to be. And I'm gonna tell you why. So let me say this, because it's hard. Like, just even think about that. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. There's something that I love about the stereo that's in my truck. Not just the stereo, but the setup of the stereo. When you look for people to, they got those packages that you can order to upgrade the stereo in your car. They don't offer that for my car. It's already there, right? Unless you're gonna add bass or add something bigger, you have to do that aftermarket, like completely aftermarket. The stereo that's in my truck, man, in my car, and that SAV is next level. If it's really, really nice without having to do anything to it. I'm just curious. Not only that, but I love that Bang& Olufsen center channel. The way it moves, it opens up, and they don't offer that anymore. It's kind of simple, but I like that. I think that it's dramatic, man. It's theater. I love that, and they don't offer that. I believe they still have Bang& Olufsen's, but it's not as dramatic. I want to say the Bang& Olufsen's on the newer models, they have light in the speakers, so you can see the light. The speakers illuminating through the grills, which is cool. It's pretty cool. It's not a showstopper for me because I know I can still get Bang& Olufsen in there. I just like the articulation of that center channel, the way it opens up and closes when you turn on and off the stereo, and the light that comes out of it. It's just kind of cool. Give you that old school feel. But yeah, I like this thing, man. I'm very curious about where they're gonna go with it. I can, I can believe that the styling tips are gonna come off of the XI or the IX. Is it IX or XI? This thing right here, XI, is gonna come off the XI. I believe that, and which is an absolutely wonderful car to sit in. It's beautiful. They've done their thing on this thing. If you ever had a chance to sit in one of these, man, take a look. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. They just killed it with all the angles and the design cues. They just really did a good job with that car. So my understanding or my belief, I believe that that's the direction that they would go with the X5M. Can't wait to see it. But to your point, man, I don't know, man. I gotta wait. They gotta work them bugs out, especially because they're bringing electrification to this vehicle. Yeah, I definitely want to know it's going to be doing what it's supposed to do, regardless. Regardless, man. Man, one of them weekends I didn't even get out to a show this weekend. I I had there's some stuff going on. The shows they had two shows that most interest me this weekend, and both of them were canceled. I'm like, ah. I was supposed to go to Rex's cruise night on Friday, and then hit weather, hit rain and stuff. I'm like, oh well, let me get my butt back home. That's not gonna happen. And then I see pictures at the cruise night. It was nice. It was decent over there. I don't know if they got rain out there, but it wasn't raining from the photos. So I missed that, unfortunately. I registered to be there and unfortunately didn't make it. So I went for a drive Saturday. I had a nice drive Saturday, went out to this spot that had a flea market. They had an event that was posted. So I went out there and just kind of hung out, man. Grabbed me some lunch, chilled out, just did some chill stuff, man. You know, a little private time for myself. Nothing fancy. We got rid of the Jeep Friday. Oh my God, let me tell you that. I wish I could have had that on time lapse. I want to say that took us about 3 hours to get that thing loaded. We didn't have a winch. We had to load it with come alongs. Boy, that was some work, but we got it done. My whole body was sore after that, especially all the rocking and all the craziness that we was doing, trying to get this thing to get out of the little pits that it created. But we got it done. I just made it home safely with that thing, thank goodness. And I still got to get you some other stuff there. We're gonna get that to you. Time lapse would have been great. Yeah, it would have, man. It really would have, because it was a lot of it was a lot of work, man. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. God, that was a lot of work. But we got it done. We got it done. And I was happy to have that space back. My goodness, I'm so happy to have that space back. There's no words that comes around that, man. I'm so happy to have that space back in the driveway. I can move cars around way better without having to worry about the Jeep being in the way. I can get some shots of the two cars, all three of them actually, if it was necessary. But I can get shots of the Pegasus and Zeus together, better shots in the driveway, other than just only having to focus on one side. Now I can use the driveway long ways because I want to get some more shots of those two together. Now we can do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, it was guys, like I said, I was sore. Enjoyed a nice dinner on a patio, chilled out Friday night. Just had a nice chill time. I need to put a television on my patio. I need to get a TV out there. I was out there chilling for a moment with music, and I wanted to see what was on, watch something. So I brought my laptop out and sitting out there, man. It's starting to upgrade. I'm gonna have to go live on the patio also, so y'all can see just at least some perspective on what I mean. It's nice out there. It's super nice out there. The weather was decent too, so it wasn't so hot. I do have a fan on the patio to move air. Yeah. Yes, sir. Ooh, so I was thinking, Willie Brown, you're gonna be here next week. So that means I gotta go tomorrow I gotta go get some ribs because I gotta do them ribs. You gotta try them ribs, bro. I think these listen, man, I believe these are world class now. I think they on another level. I think I figured something out that, it ain't my recipe. I'm not gonna take it from somebody else. It ain't my recipe. But I'm so glad I found it because it is absolutely, I don't think I'll ever want to do ribs any other way. So you're gonna be here next Tuesday. Absolutely fire. We're going to I'll make sure I'll let Zay know that we're going to the shop because he didn't already ordered extra ribs for his mom and his dad. So I'm gonna make a whole bunch of ribs, man. We're gonna get it done. So I'll make sure you're gonna have some ribs, bro. We're gonna figure out all the other stuff that's gonna go along with it. So you're gonna still have that 4th of July barbecue type meal when you come down, man. I got you. Yes, sir. I may have to do a video of me doing the ribs. I've been thinking about all the different content that I used to make. I used to do all that stuff, all the little bitty different knick-knack stuff that I do behind the scenes. I used to do all that stuff behind the camera, believe it or not. That's how I started doing some of my social media. It was building stuff. I was building planter boxes. I was doing stuff around the house, around the property. And I was documenting that on this this channel called Feeling Creative. I did it was under my main email account, our main account. It was called Feeling Creative. And I used to do all kind of cooking stuff, especially I was heavy keto and I was trying to show this was primarily I was doing most of this stuff for my mom and the people that wasn't in this area that wanted to see what I was doing. That's why I started that stuff. And I started, showing them how I was putting things together, how I was doing this food, and also trying to show other people how you can eat keto and still eat fair, make it feel very normal because it's all the same stuff. You just got to do it a little bit different. I may have to spin that up again. I may have to spin some of that activity up. And maybe I'll do it on that other channel. Who knows? And keep this for the car stuff and separate the two. But it used to be fun. I had fun doing the feeling creative stuff. Feeling creative stuff was fun. It was no talking. It was just doing the work, getting my hands dirty, cooking on building something. It was always something, in my opinion, I was creating something. It was also during the pandemic. I think that a lot of the time it was during the pandemic, so I was keeping myself busy in my free time. Had all kind of stuff going through my head during the pandemic. I was so locked in here, trying to stay busy, trying to keep my mind fresh, not lose it, because you couldn't go nowhere. I didn't want to just sit in here and look at, you can only watch so much YouTube and TV and all that other stuff. So I was trying to do something with my hands, man. Having this property made it a little bit easier because I can move around here without, and still feel like I'm doing a little something without leaving the property. That was a win. That was a win. I think that's when I cut that trail back there. I cut a quarter-mile loop back there that you can either mountain bike through, hike through, walk through. I was, I was busy, man. It was fun though. Absolutely fun. Oh man. So I was come on now. Spam. I saw something that I thought was gonna be absolutely crazy. Da, 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 da. So Porsche is coming out with a GT4 RS. I know you guys are saying, "Oh, they already had a GT4 RS." Yes, they did, but it was on a Cayman platform. They have discontinued Cayman, and they're gonna be putting the new GT4 RS on a 911 platform, not the 718. It's gonna be on a 911 platform. That right there is gonna be something exciting to see. Now, from that, when I learned that, I thought it was super cool to learn that the 911 was getting a GT4 RS. The part that was a little bit like, oh, is the Cayman is going away. Cayman, aka 718, aka Boxster, which is aka, my opinion, the car that saved Porsche. Although people, raise their nose at old school Boxster, that car saved Porsche, and it's still very much so uh, a reputable car, a car that deserves all its accolades, right? It's a good car, man. Nikki has a Cayman, and that thing sounds great, and she enjoys and loves driving her car. But it's going away. They have discontinued, and I don't know if this is a permanent discontinue. You know how these people go through phases where they would discontinue something and then they bring it back later. But nevertheless, they are discontinuing the Cayman at this moment. And Porsche was at their lowest. The Boxster was a car that saved their butts. The Cayman saved their butts. And if you think about it, now they're doing absolutely superb. They are moving themselves from a space of just being sports cars to supercars, right? Price wise and performance, it feels like the Cayman doesn't fit the bill anymore for them. They're doing everything or trying to do most things off of the 911 platform. In addition, in addition to the Cayman, the Taycan is also getting discontinued. Cayenne, now I didn't see the Cayenne being discontinued because they're still bringing Cayenne back with electrification. I did see that, but I know the Taycan is on a chopping block along with the Cayman. It sounds like all the smaller brands, and I need to look that up about the Cayenne because hadn't seen it. I did see Cayman, I did see Taycan, I didn't see Cayenne. No, no, no. It's not the Cayman. It's not the Cayman. Cayman will still be around. It's the Taycan that's gone, though. Taycan is being discontinued. But what they're doing with the Cayenne is getting electrification. And if I'm not mistaken, it was a EV, I think. I can't remember if it was hybrid or EV. Or maybe it's an offer or package or level. No, this it says so it still have ICE. And it's gonna be ICE and EV. So Cayman is still gonna be EV and ICE. So Cayman's still here. Taycan's gone. So they're losing their smaller brands. They're dropping their smaller brands. Yes. They have gone EV. I've seen the introduction of that one. Oh God, what's the guy name? I can't think of his name. He actually went out and was doing a review there on the car at Porsche. I can't think of his name. I have to find who I'm talking about. God dog it. It's two guys, black guys that one he started out doing all tech and he started doing cars as well, not just tech. And then he had one of his buddies. Both of those guys actually went out and reviewed it. I can't remember his name. He does videos with this guy sometime also. I'm looking for him right now. I'm trying to see if he'll pop up in my timeline. I can't think his name. Cannot think of his name. But he does tech and car reviews. Why is he not popping up now? I always see him in my timeline. Now I'm not seeing him in my timeline. This is crazy. Oh, my man got a new video. E Vapors. Man, E-Vapors is out there and he's putting miles on his C8. I want to say he has almost as many miles as I have on my 17. I think he has on his I want to say his is a 2020 or 2021. He put miles on that thing, and I'm not mad at him, man. That's how you supposed to do. A B is in the building, my brother. Yes, Marcus Brownlee. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. AB in the building, my brother, man. That brother is busy. Oh, by the way, I did make some more adjustments. I think I saw what you was saying, AB, in a video. In that video, I'm gonna send you the link so you can take a look at it again. But I think I addressed the there was a piece that wasn't as cohesive that I addressed. Um, and I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how I missed it. I think I missed it because I don't know how I missed it. And when I look back at the video, I saw areas where there was stuff that was supposed to be taken out that was still there. It was weird. But I think I addressed it. I'm gonna have to send you another link so you can take it, give me your thoughts on what I did. So I'll give you guys an idea what I'm talking about. So we did this video, man. We had this idea. Young pastor, he actually sent it out um, to his guy Mike, part of the video ministry or the drama ministry at the church, and we were discussing it, and we wanted to put our own spin on this video idea, and it came out. The idea was just we were excited, like crazy excited. We shot this video. I swear, we shot everything you saw, AB. We shot all this probably in like 20 minutes. It was that quick. We already had the idea which way we want to go, and we just started putting it together. The only thing that took longest was literally just anything. We was like, all right, let's do this again because I want to make sure this came out right. Okay, this is good. Let's move on to the next. And we shot this video. We got it done, and then all those little working pieces, man. I volunteered to edit. I've never edited before for them. I've only did my own edits like with my stuff. So I told him, I said, let me take a shot at this one and see how it come out. So this is the first one I've edited, somebody else produced. I had a little bit of co-producing, not that much. I did a little bit of filming when the main producer wasn't, when he had to be in the film. So it was fun. I had a great time. Yes, sir. I'm sending it to you right now. But we had such a good time shooting it. It was quick and easy. It was moving fast. It moved fast, and we got it done. And it just came out real. It was fun. You know how it is. Like I tell you, even with my own, well, with my own videos, how I have a good time editing, and then get to the point where it is what it is, and I just sit there and just enjoy it. That's where I landed with it. Bam, link sent, my brother. Let me send you this link. I had fun with it, man. It was fun. Uh-oh. Can't share it with y'all just yet. Would love to. Not yet. Paste. Bam. A B. What up, Brody?
What up, y'all? What is going on? Hold on. Why does it look like that? Let me see. Do I get rid of this?
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
that looks
Is it
better.
this?
No, it wasn't you. It was me.
Okay.
It was me. I mean, of course I am. Will it turn? Okay, it
Yep.
does turn. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, we got to stay like that though. It's hard to hold it. Hard to hold the phone like that. What's up, man? You doing good?
What's going? Oh man, good man, good
Okay,
man.
good.
I got into that rhythm of that video last night, and I couldn't stop. So
Okay.
when I presented to my guy Mike, Mike was like, "Bro, I thought you was gonna take about a week to put this together." I say, "Nah, man. When I
Nah,
dig in, I dig in.
you got on it.
Yeah,
You
when I
got
get
on it.
focused,
Who is
man, I
coming
get
in?
in. And not only that, but I didn't want to miss an opportunity to stay focused on what we believe the end product should be.
Okay.
So soon I start distracting from that, then I'm gonna start doing something that I probably is not going to give the product its credit.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'm wondering why this door just went up. Nobody pulled up.
It's the
Hold on.
ghost.
Let me show you. Hold on.
Look, Lefty over there.
Lefty, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Now this doesn't control that door, and I didn't press any buttons. So
What in the world?
unless unless somebody just let it up by mistake, I don't know. Unless Jacoby did, maybe he see I'm still here.
Let me ask you
Anywho,
that. Does Jacoby have that all that space is his space?
this right here, these two.
Okay, okay.
Yep,
That's
these
kind of cool.
two.
I like that.
This is our guy. G1 window tinting, man. I cannot get your name out. Jeez, Louise. I can't get his name out right now, but that's his spot. He does tinting. And we got two cars in here now. I've already posted in my stories today, but anybody that haven't seen them yet, one of these cars, both of them are special, but one of these cars is dumb.
Oh
It's
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
dumb.
I be
I
looking.
wanted to jump on
I
here and
be
show it
looking.
to you real quick because it's dumb. I mean, y'all have seen the M3. It's people are liking how this thing sounds. I'm loving that it's still getting its
That
love.
thing is an awesome little car, bro. That is an
Uh,
awesome car.
let's see.
Yes,
How many miles? How many miles we at yet? Hold on. Let me know you
170, 180, 100 what? 200
gotta get
what?
the key in here. Come on, key. Oh shoot, I gotta sit in. Jeez. Any other time it just pop up. Oh no, not today. There we
Not
go.
today. 207.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
What?
207,
Running
man.
like that and you still driving that thing like that? What?
Man, I'm out here smoking these boys. This thing is out here smoking them. They think this thing is stock and they get
Yes,
surprised real quick.
sir.
Real quick. But you see this.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
that's
ooh.
that is literally a spaceship.
Bro, hey man, listen, Willie Brown, guess how he started the conversation?
With this.
Guess what I test drove?
Nice. Cause he said it in the DMs that he had driven one this weekend.
Bruh,
Yeah.
bruh.
It's a rocket ship. It's a rocket ship.
Oh,
I haven't driven it yet. I
oh,
haven't
hey,
driven it yet.
shotgun. Oh, my bad. I said too quick, didn't
Haven't driven it yet. It's Alpine white, this piano black up front. We got not secure orange, but it's an orange interior. I don't have the key, so it's locked now.
I? It is orange
Um,
or is that cinnamon?
no, it's orange.
It's orange?
It's an orange. Yeah, it's an orange
Okay.
orange. It's not cinnamon. Um, cinnamon is going to be more brown. You can see it's orange.
Oh, yeah, that is orange. From where you were, it was
Oh, from
looking
where I
kind of
was, it looks a little
yeah.
darker. Yeah, so it's orange. So this thing is
Man,
this thing
that's good.
literally a rocket ship. It's a rocket ship, but then it sounds like a spaceship because it's got all that.
Because it's got that electrification and all
Yeah,
that.
it's got all that
Oh,
in there.
goodness.
But
I want to drive one of them so bad, bro. This let me tell you, bro. He got me wanting it. I want to drive one. I already knew I want to drive one. That's is what it is. However, he got me wanting to drive that thing so bad right now. It is ridiculous.
why this thing don't want to switch? Who Willie Brown does?
Yeah, man. Willie Brown, he started the conversation. I wanted to drive one before. He didn't drove it. He said it's the fastest thing he ever driven.
Okay, I believe it. I
He
believe it.
said it's the fastest thing he's ever driven. Joe, nobody in the
Ah,
building.
what up, Joe? Nobody, somebody, everybody. How we doing? All right, I got to show you this because this is what I got a chance to enjoy this. First off, somebody said
Look, I
in
didn't put you
my
on full screen, by the way. I need to see what you about to share.
yeah. Okay. Somebody in my stories this morning when I posted this said, "That's all you post is BMWs." I was like, I'm thinking to myself, no, it might be all,
Oh,
it might be, I mean, I drive more than that, but I mean, I'm
yeah.
around a lot more than BMW. And this thing right here was the next thing that I think I showed maybe a couple of stories later. Oh my God. This,
Oh.
this, this,
Oh, it's beautiful too, bro.
this,
God, this thing is beautiful. Oh yeah.
this
Oh,
thing is
go
already
back up. Go back. Go back. Let me see what that
where,
number was.
okay. I'm sorry. Let
You
me,
gonna start it over again?
let me start over.
You gonna ah,
Yeah.
ah. Give
Okay.
me
Here
that
we
number
go.
on the side of that thing, man.
You want to see what the number said?
Oh, oh yeah, dog. That's
Hold
that
on.
green.
Hold on. Let me do it. Let me do it cinematically.
Uh oh. Uh oh. Ooh, look how steady. Golly, boy, that boy ain't had no coffee.
Yeah, man. It's
Oh,
manual. It is manual. It's three pedals, lots of Alcantara.
let me see the back of it real quick. I need to see something. And this is just for me, real quick. Okay, it's got the big wang. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was just testing, because I know what you want and I know what you like. I was trying to see if that was the one without the big wang.
Yeah, I mean, look, for what it is, I have
Okay.
no complaints.
No,
I
come
have no
on. Let's be
complaints.
realistic, bro. That's a GT3 RS.
I have no
Who
complaints.
complains about a GT3 RS?
I don't
Anything
know.
about
I don't know. Now here's the thing. You see this, that,
I've heard of them.
that.
Hey man,
So
whoa, hold up. Hold on. I know you ain't gonna do that.
what?
What is that reflection in that mirror, that window, man? What shirt you got on, brother?
Oh, dang. Hold on.
What shirt
Man,
you
hold
got
on. You
on,
just I got man, this dude I know um been designing these shirts. And I was like, man,
Look at
let
this
let
shirt,
me straighten
brother.
this thing out. Yeah, I've been repping, homie.
Huh.
I've been
Is that
repping.
half
I've
is
been
that
repping.
half alpha and
I've
half
been rep.
BMW?
Somebody gave me some
Okay.
love on this shirt today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can
See,
hold
that's
on.
the
Can
part, man. When you appreciate it, come on, man. Tell me, oh, come on. I see you. Wait. A little down, little further, a little further.
a little
The
further?
bling
Hold
was
on.
blinding us. There it is.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
be average. There it is.
yeah,
Don't be average. Don't be average. Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah,
sir. Yes,
yeah,
sir. Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes,
yeah. You gotta rock the gear, man. Hold on, wipe this lens. Can't be out here rocking Louis and Nike and all them and don't rock
come on,
like
man. Especially
what's
when we have the ability to
come on.
wear something that, like, come on, man. Look how we do.
Yeah, come on. Yep, yep, yep.
Humbled and honored. Humbled and
Yes,
honored.
sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Oh,
man,
I've
listen.
been rocking a bunch of shirts. Bunch of that.
You got
I
two
rocked the white one
cars.
this weekend.
If you got two cars and you trying to get a shirt with both of them cars on there, you want to display and show people what you got. Holler at your boy.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all should do that.
I'm creating those, man. We creating those.
You
You
should
like
do
it?
that.
Do you like it?
Yeah,
Is it a
it's good.
comfortable shirt?
The shirt is comfortable. And here's the thing. I could have gone large because of the way it fits. So
Yeah,
it fits really good across the top. So I like that.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then in the bottom it still flares out. Now the white shirt
yeah.
flares
Do a
out
little
more, but I could have
yeah,
I could have flared out a little bit more on these. I'm so used to shirts fitting so loose across the whole way in a large that I started getting mediums, and
yeah.
mediums would fit across here, but then they still would flare out,
This shirt,
along the
man.
waist.
When I picked the shirt that I like, I got a comfortable shirt that 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 wore well.
Yep.
You can, and that thing is still gonna give it back to you.
Yep. Yeah. And then I done
There we
watched
go.
it. Shoot, I done wore this thing like 5, 6 times.
There you go. There you go.
So
There
it's
you
coming
go.
out. It's good. Just don't dry. I don't dry them. I don't. Yeah, I don't put them in the
No,
dry. I
I
air
do
dry.
delicate dry on all my stuff. Anything I
Okay.
care about, it goes to delicate dry, so low heat. I don't do any
Yeah.
high
I
heat
don't even
dry.
give it any heat. I put it in the go hang it.
There
And
you
then
go.
when I need to just if I can keep wrinkles from getting in it, from the washing machine, I'm good. But even if I want to knock a little bit out or just loosen it up because it's stiff when it air dries,
Yeah, yeah,
I just put a like a face towel or something like that,
yeah.
damp, moisten
Yep.
it, put it in the dryer, and let it do its thing. It's good to go.
You know what I learned? Just and this is
Let me
gonna
see if
be
I can
for
turn
you
this
when
camera
you're
around.
ready. When you're ready to do that again, have you
Mm-hmm.
seen those Mister bottles?
I've seen them. I'm trying to turn this camera around.
It's the so if you get those bottles with just water in it,
Uh huh.
and you hang it and you spray that and just let it hang up,
Yep.
it'll knock the wrinkles out and dry soft.
Oh,
Yeah, that's one of them little cheat
okay. So
codes
just
I
take a
saw
spray
somebody
bottle
do.
and just put like deionized water in it.
Yep. Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
and it's the Mister bottle. One you spread it, just spray that nice little mist.
Yeah.
Get them from
Okay.
Amazon. Hey, my
Okay.
man Joe Nobody say he just subscribed to Euro Auto Enthusiasts channel. We
Oh,
got a new
man.
subscriber, man.
Appreciate that, man.
That
Thank you.
love.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Yeah, it's Euro cars, not just BMWs.
Yeah, it's all of them, man.
It's
Yes,
all
sir.
of them. It's all of
Bruh,
them. Yep.
did you drive the GT3 RS?
Oh, heck, man.
Lose it. I'm just
I,
curious.
I
I'm
gotta
like,
I gotta look at the video, man, because I
you was so focused, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. You was
no, it was
mesmerized.
I was mesmerized, man.
Yeah.
But I was geeked too. Like I wasn't scared to get on it. Look, I'm gonna tell you now. Just like your C7, I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell y'all now. If you give me keys to your car, I'm not babying it. I'm going to drive it.
Bro, listen, every
I'm
time
going
I
to
go,
drive it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, every time, because I go that way a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I hit that S curve, now I go faster. I don't do it less than 80. I'm always hitting that S at 80.
Come on, man.
When you drove that up, that was the fastest I've ever took that S turn at that moment. So the puckering was real. I'm like, I did not know we were doing this. I'm like, he's like, and you looking at what's crazy was you driving and you looking at me like, what's the problem? Like, yeah,
I'm like, hey, I thought
that's
this is
what
what you
it's
wanted.
made for.
I thought that's what you wanted.
Bro,
Look,
you took
man.
off and took that S. I was like, whoa. Well, you come on, you were there, you were right there with me. I'm like, I was in disbelief. I'm like, bro, what? Because I never did it. And now I don't know how to do it less than 80.
Man,
I'm trying
look,
to see if I can get to 90.
these
And
cars
that's
are
in
hey,
both cars. The BMW and in Zeus.
yeah,
They both hit that curve over 80. Both of
man,
them.
man, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm just letting you know.
Give me them keys, I'm gonna
If
drive
you
it.
give me them keys, I'm gonna show you how it's supposed to be driven. I'm gonna drive it. I am not
Hey,
scared to drive a car.
and that's exactly what I want to do. I told you, don't be afraid of it. Enjoy it. Get
Mm-mm.
out there and drive it, man. You gonna see.
Now I
That's
will.
why you
Okay,
never
okay.
listen.
There's only one car that I have driven that I was. It took me a while to test the limits, if you will, because I wasn't comfortable in the car yet, and that was Luis's MC20.
Really? Ooh.
Because of how curvy it is,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
different.
know where the front end is.
Yes, yes, yes,
And
yes. I
then
get it.
it's wide. I mean, you sitting on the ground, so it's
Yeah.
wide, and
You
I
you
don't know where the
literally
front
it's like
is.
a recliner too. You lay back in that car, it's a different
Yeah,
feeling.
and it's wide, man. So I was like, ooh, this one. And I mean, when you get you gone,
Really.
you gone.
You gone.
There is no slowing around. So that's the thing about the question was asked by Jacoby earlier. My choice between the GT4 RS
Cayman.
with it's got an upgraded motor. I forgot what was done to it. Stupid
Is it a
fast.
4.0?
It's like a 4.5 now. It's a 4.5. It's got a different motor in it. It's a board motor.
Good
They did some
Lord.
stuff
They
to it.
must have
Yeah.
boarded it, took
Like
it
that
to the
one,
next
like that
level.
one's a 4.1. That's not even a 3.8 anymore. That orange one in there,
Yeah.
that's a 4.1. That Sharks work. Yeah, that is a whole different motor.
Oh, Sharks, that's right. Because they do the yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So So
That's what I learned about them. They do, and they're specializes in Porsche.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So when he asked me, he was like, "Okay, GT3 RS or the GT4 Targa?" And the GT4 Targa was PDK. This one is,
manual.
it's a manual, it's 6 speed. And I was like, "Ooh, that's a tough one." Cause you get to roll the gears and it's dumb. Like it's dumb. The clutch is it's stiff, it's good, but man, it's dumb. It's
Feels like a
good.
race car.
It's good. Because I'm having fun doing that, great. But first, second, just a clean pull. Second to third, it's hard to get it into third. So you sit there, at least I sat there for a couple of times, and I noticed Jacoby did too, trying to get it into third. I think he did a
Really?
much better job than me. Then from third to fourth, good. Fourth to fifth, good. Fifth to sixth, good. It was going from
So
second to
third
third.
gear?
From second to third, I was having troubles, but I'm sure if I drove it enough, I would be able to get it right in there.
What about coming back down?
Coming back down, I don't think I touched third coming down.
Fourth? Oh, you didn't go for the third?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, I don't remember. Don't even ask me that. Now I gotta watch I gotta watch the video. I don't remember. I don't remember because I definitely downshifted. I definitely downshifted for sure. For sure. But here was the thing. I said for me, it would be the GT4 RS um with PDK.
Okay.
Cause me, I want to, even though I'm having fun rolling gears, I want to concentrate on the drive and getting and using all of the power.
So when I talk about when we had our Porsche conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a Porsche conversation, and I got to my point after driving that GTS that was manual, and I had a great time in it. However, and it wasn't just the power from the Turbo S. It was the fact that I was able to just focus on enjoying driving the car.
Yep.
The experience, that PDK is phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
It was a great experience. And I don't think I would have had lesser experience if I was in that GTS if it was automatic. I think I would have
Mm-hmm.
had even better a time in it because I can focus on pulling that steering wheel and corner and braking. And even if I was
Mm-hmm.
going to play with some paddles, I can do that without having to worry about footing anything.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So when I think about what I want and what's next, it's again when I think about that Porsche, it's gonna be PDK. I don't want the
Yeah.
manual because
Yeah.
I want to enjoy the
I
drive.
don't. I
I'm not
want to
gonna
enjoy the
enjoy the
drive.
drive
I
with
don't.
you that
I don't
way.
care. And then plus my knee. I've told you before. My knee. I had surgery for my ruptured patella tendon. So my knee doesn't. My knee feels weird sometimes because it's numb. So it doesn't like me doing a lot of weird stuff other than playing or maybe playing sports sometimes or just normal day to
Normal
day stuff.
activity. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So to
pushing
have
that
to push on
clutch,
that pedal all the time, I don't like that anyway. So yeah, I get it. I get it. You manual say the manual guys,
I
cool.
respect it.
I respect it, and
Um,
it is fun. But I want to just drive.
yeah,
I want to drive.
especially considering when I get that Porsche, I don't. It's not gonna be a weekend car. I'm gonna
No,
drive that sucker
it's the
every
new daily.
opportunity I can. Yes, it's a new daily, so I'm gonna drive it as much as I can. That means any and everywhere.
Yep.
And that means if I got to rip and run through the city or do something out, man, I don't want to have to worry about pedaling through traffic.
Nope. Nope.
That right there is a pain in the knee
In
for
in
you.
the in the all the things. Don't mind me. I'm gonna drive up the road so I can get some water
Yes, sir.
and start heading toward the house. I'm gonna
So,
still talk for a little bit.
yeah, yeah. So, all right. So you drove both of them. You
Yep.
found that the Cayman was a better experience for you, ultimately, right?
Yeah. Just as fast, just as rowdy. Um, but it's PDK. I mean, it was. Look, if I could have both, just have both.
Yeah, I
You know what I
know.
mean? Just have both of them, and then I get to roll some gears, and then I get to just
When you want to, not because you
exactly,
have to, when you want
exactly.
to.
But if I'm only taking one, then I want the
PDK.
one I'm going to drive every single day. I'm not going to drive that 6 speed manual every single day. Just
All
ain't
right.
happening.
Knowing that, can I get your thoughts on Cayman being discontinued and the thoughts of the GT4 RS moving to the 911 platform?
Hold on. I might.
You glitching. Uh-oh. I don't think he liked that, huh? One thing I know about AB with that GT3 RS, yeah, you lost connection for a second.
I'm on stage. Okay. I'm back.
What up, bro?
What up, y'all? Good evening. Good evening. We waiting on
So, what
Swole
are
to
your
get back.
thoughts?
I'm driving.
What are your thoughts?
I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? He can't hear me.
There he is.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Was that
Okay.
you or me? I assume. Was that me? Huh?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay. But I was saying, well, did you drop off too or just me?
Just you.
Okay. Okay. It made it seem like you was gone too, but all right. I'm glad to
Mhm.
be back. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to the show.
So, AB,
Okay, I'm listening.
what are your thoughts about GT3 RS, GT4 RS moving to the 911 platform? Because Cayman is gone now. Cayman is being discontinued.
So that's like saying the M2 is gonna move to the M3.
Yep.
You can't, I mean, there is no M2 moves to M3. It's either M2 or it's an M3. So it's
Cayman
either
is also
GT4
lower.
or GT or it's a GT3.
It's going to be a GT4 though.
I
It
mean a
will
GT,
be a
yeah.
GT4 car.
Well, how are they? I'm lost on. Okay, it's just numbers then. That's all.
It's just numbers. So they're discontinuing the Cayman, which saved their butt. So 718 is going to be history, or basically history this year.
Okay.
They're moving to GT4 under the 911 platform. So 911 is going to have GT3, 4, and they're testing the GT2 now, RSs. How
Okay.
does that work? I have no idea.
Interesting.
It's my understanding that the new GT4 RS under the 911 platform is also going to have a 4-liter engine.
Okay. I don't feel any kind of way about it if it makes sense to Porsche. I'm game.
And if it's not my, it's my understanding the Cayman was lower to the ground than the 911.
I can see that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. That GT4 definitely is sitting a little bit lower than that.
Mm-hmm.
Even that GT3 back there isn't as low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that GT4 is you kind of fall in it because it's a smaller car.
Mm-hmm.
No different than the M2 versus the M3. The M2
Correct.
smaller car sits a little lower, almost as wide, but
Mm-hmm.
the wheel the length
Wheelbase
is yeah, is
is a
shorter.
little shorter.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy too, comparing the 911 to the. Yeah, it was the most affordable. Absolutely. Again, it was also the, like I said, the car that saved Porsche when Porsche was going through their struggle. That car was an affordable car that allowed it opened the door to so many people
Hmm.
getting into Porsche. But I also believe that it watered down Porsche. And the reason why Porsche is now in this space where they're chasing, or actually, I think they're doing an absolute wonderful job of succeeding, at rebranding or labeling themselves as supercars. They have
Yeah.
the price tag now across the board. They pulled the Ferrari move on the GT3 RS, where if you don't already have or not in relationship with Porsche, you can't go order one.
Mm. Okay. Wow. Well, about
Yeah.
time, Porsche. About time. I mean,
But the
the
problem with the
car
used
is
one is that you're gonna pay way more for a used GT3 RS than you would for a new one
mm,
because of demand now.
okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, you gonna if you're looking at the one that you like, you're gonna be closer to 300 for that car used,
Okay.
and you had two something new. You're gonna be over 300 used
Hmm.
because of
All right. Well, I
demand.
mean,
They know they got you by the short
yeah.
and curly because you can't. If you're gonna get it used, that's the only way you can't go order it new unless you already have one.
Hmm. Well, dang, Porsche, why y'all doing that to us?
Because that's how they're leveraging their brand to support their supercar car branding or level that they want to achieve and who they want to be or who they see themselves as.
Hmm. Okay.
They have cars that compete with the big boys. I mean, they're not as fast as everybody else. The one that stands out the most is the Turbo S, and everybody seems like they're trying to take it down. But the Turbo S of Monster, GT3 RS on the track is just absolutely crazy. And the main existence for the TRD or GRD or whatever that Mustang is, that's the only reason why that car exists
Oh,
to take down
the GTD Mustang GTD.
GTD.
Is that what it is? GTD.
Yep,
Okay.
that car exists to
Hmm.
take down Porsche. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if this. I know that you know Corvette creates their big cars, the ZR1, the ZR1X, they're Ferrari killers. But it doesn't change the fact that on the track they have one guy that they was chasing after, and that was still Porsche. Everyone was
Okay.
trying to beat Porsche on the track.
Okay.
So you got to think because of what they've done. Again, they've been making 911 forever. They have been making 911s forever. I think they
Mm-hmm.
got it right.
You think so?
I think so. I'm almost absolutely. Uh-oh.
Almost
Uh-oh.
positive.
Man, guess who just stepped in the room?
Clear.
Cliff is in the building. What's going on,
Cliff.
sir? My
Ah,
brother.
dang. Been a minute. Been a minute.
He said he was gonna come through. What up, my
That's
brother?
what's up.
Mr. B and 3 in the building. What's going on, Cliff? Cliff, man. This is Mr. Bespoke Motor Union in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And one
sir.
day we're gonna have him on the channel. I saw we're gonna have him on here, man. So y'all get to meet him up close in person. We're gonna have him on here, man.
Up
Y'all gotta meet
close
Cliff.
and person. About to grab me one. God dang, these peaches are huge.
And you ain't even
What
in
is,
Georgia.
and I'm not enjoying how these peaches get so big, bro. Those kind now that scare me.
Yes, indeed. You got them hormones in them peaches.
Hey, look at here. Look at here.
Well, don't eat that peach. You might get an instant BBL. You don't want to do
Bro,
that.
I gotta find a new fruit because it ain't gonna be a peach. Dang. Let me just give me one of these Granny Smith apples. How about that? Ain't gotta worry about no BBL with that, I hope. Oh my
Yes,
God. I'm glad
indeed.
this is in my ear for me to hear only.
Ain't nobody else
Shit.
heard the dog. Ain't nobody else heard it.
They've been looking at me like, you getting a BBL, sir? I'd be
Oh
like,
my God.
no, where did you hear that? Who the hell told you? Need you to get out my mouth.
Oh my God.
What your parents say back, the
Appreciate
grandparent
you,
back in
man.
the
We
day? You
got
better
two
get
new
out my
members.
mouth.
Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate
Oh
you
man.
guys. Oh my goodness.
Y'all crazy.
Wait a minute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We do have membership, man. Come on through.
Ooh,
Lock
watermelon.
in. Lock
Why this
in.
watermelon looking good? Man, I can't do it.
Watermelon is awesome. It is from the earth.
Watermelon wedges. Oh my
And
gosh.
me and 3, bro. My Viper guy. Viper, I mean, they still talking Viper right now, especially what they talking to bringing it back. And they
Mm,
talking mid-engine. They getting rid of the V10 and they going with
mm.
a V8 hybrid solution.
Who is this?
Viper.
Viper it? Dodge is? Okay.
Dodge is, man.
Well, Viper, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Viper the brand now or is it still under Dodge?
It's still on the Dodge.
Okay. They didn't break away. I mean, that is a I was surprised they didn't just make that a brand. Make that a just a
I
whole
say the
line
same
like
thing about
Ram did.
Corvette. I say the same thing
Yeah.
about Corvette. Corvette should be its own brand.
Yeah. It should be by itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
It should be by
I
itself.
think they have enough leverage. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be very interested to see what Viper does moving forward, especially with Stellantis and all the moves that they're making.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's another thing that appreciated, bro. Yeah, you better believe
What?
it's long overdue. I believe that there's a possibility, and I say Dodge, I might be wrong because Stellantis has been separating themselves from out of all the brands that they have, 2 of them they're finding a way to separate themselves from, and Dodge and Chrysler are the 2. So my understanding is I
Really?
believe that Viper is probably going to come back as its own brand,
Okay.
which will, in my opinion, solidify its American supercar status.
Okay. Okay.
Re-solidify because it's already an American.
Re-solidify. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm. That would be interesting. Okay.
which will give us a big 3 again, which would be Ford GT, Viper, and of course the 01X.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no,
I love
actually,
it.
honestly, supercar status. I would dare to say GTD falls within that space.
Oh, really? Supercar, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's on the edge. If it's not there, it's on the edge of it.
Okay. All right.
As it should be. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Even the Viper of the last generation Viper, in my opinion, sits strongly in that space. That's an amazing driving car. I had such a wonderful time driving it. It's
I
an
have not
amazing
driven
car.
that yet.
You have not.
And which
Oh
one? And
God.
which one was that?
I drove an ACR.
ACR. Oh,
Yeah.
I
It's an
knew it.
animal. It was trying to it was
It was
literally
trying to
trying to
bite you.
bite me every time.
Yeah.
Every time I was on it. Um
Yep.
it's a very rough ride. It's not a fun drive. It's a fun drive, but it's not one that you're gonna do for long periods of time. That car
Okay.
beats you up. Man, appreciate your nobody. 3, bruh.
Y'all
That
know
thing
about
is
them
beautiful.
feastables.
Those are awesome.
You
Those
know
are
about
awesome.
those feastables. Those are fire.
Yeah.
I'm
What
only
is
gonna
the
get one.
definition of a supercar? My God. That definition
That's
has
a good
been
question.
played and toyed with for years.
For
As
a
a young
while, yeah.
kid, I remember when supercar had to be over 500 horsepower.
Yeah.
That was the key. Oh, now it's in supercar status. That definition changed to mid. It had to be mid-engine or it had to be foreign to be in that space.
Right.
When you heard the mid-engine, what did that do to some of Ferrari's brand, right? Some of Ferrari's brand is front engine. Does it take that out
Mhm.
of supercar class? Doesn't make sense to me, right? I don't know, man. I think there's a level of convenience when it comes to how they classify supercar, and I think it's in most cases is the owners that's putting their spin on what they believe should be what. In my opinion, Zeus all day is a supercar. There's no way you can't tell me that this thing, as it performs and does what it does, it doesn't classify as a supercar.
Mm.
But they don't call
It's,
it a supercar.
it's an American. I consider it an
Chevrolet
American
calls it a
supercar.
GT car. That's the crazy part, right?
What's that?
Chevrolet even calls it a GT car, which is, in my opinion,
How
That's
you gonna
such
be a GT car with?
downplay. I know it's a downplay. It's a huge downplay in my opinion.
Yeah,
Huge
that's
downplay in my
that's
opinion.
crazy.
So when you think about what is definite, when you define what a supercar could be, in my opinion, honestly, Cliff, when you think about is the 911, I believe the 911 is. I believe the 911 will sit in that space because if you see what it does against other supercars, it outperforms.
Yeah. Huh.
That's even in a straight line. I
Yeah.
saw
Yeah.
GTS annihilate. What was that? Not GTD. Oh, a Dark Horse. My
Mm,
God, it embarrassed that Dark Horse. It actually took off and ripped a Z06 butt in a straight line.
mm.
So
Jeez.
does Porsche finally get that category? Yes. Yeah, and it's less than five. And that's another good point. It is less than 500 horsepower, at least on the GT, GTS, only everything except for the Turbo S.
Mm. Okay. Mm. Okay.
He said, okay.
All right. I'm just listening. I'm just listening. For me, I would have to look at there would have to be like a minimum spec that the car falls in, and supercar and exotic car are two different things.
Thank
Um
you. Thank you.
while they do try to put them in
In the
both.
same category. Uh-oh. There you go. Your lips are moving, but I cannot hear you. Can't hear you. AB, we can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Okay, there we go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. What I was saying was even a Halo car and a supercar are different
Yes.
because the Halo car, while it may still have the same numbers or horsepower rating, or even if you get into cost, Halo car is going to be about exclusivity. How many
Yes.
do they make? Like you
Yes.
take an Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale, that's a Halo car. They only made
Halo
33.
car.
Those the Koenigsegg's that are coming out, those are Halo cars. They're not mass produced.
Bugatti.
So whatever, I don't know what the number is. I would say if sub 100, under 100, under 50, that would be a Halo car. Like it's very, very exclusive. So you're not going to see that many cars. Going to have the same numbers, maybe as an exotic or supercar, but it's definitely a Halo car. But I think we got to get into, as far as I'm concerned, a supercar does not matter the make,
It shouldn't.
does not matter the. I think maybe,
Origin.
I guess it doesn't matter the make or origin, and it shouldn't matter, I guess, necessarily the engine size. I mean, if you got,
Nowadays it can't.
yeah, because you got four bangers, twin turbo four bangers that are
That
producing
are
500 horses,
flying.
600 horses.
Look at what Viper. Well, I mean, let's think about the six. You just talking about the MC20,
Yeah,
the 290 96, the Ford GT. These are race cars
yeah,
with six cylinders.
yeah,
GTR, Godzilla.
yeah.
So when you think about everything that you're saying, that's how that's literally how we should start looking at this and keep the exotic in its own little space. And
Way
you're
below.
gonna have within exotic super and hypercars that fall within that space. But then out of all the brands collectively, you're gonna have supercars, in my opinion. Like Cliff, your that 911 is, I mean, not the 911, that 928 is on the cusp of supercardom with that Corvette motor that's in it, right? The AMG
Mm,
GT, in my opinion, falls within the supercar class. That's a supercar.
mm. I like that. Hold on. I just said supercars in the car that can sustain 201 plus mile per hour.
Oh wow.
Now, if that's the benchmark, then there we go.
There we go. I think that's a good measure.
If that's the benchmark,
And what's hypercar like? What 250?
I don't know what a hypercar is. Shoot.
Not too many cars are holding and sustaining 250. I say 220 maybe something like that.
I don't know. You gotta come down. Well, you said 250. I'm like, shoot,
Not too
250
many cars are
kilometers.
seeing those numbers.
You
Hmm.
said kilometers per hour. Shoot, we got a bunch.
So I'm sitting here looking at. I just wanted the GTS. Let me tell you, the GTS is a beautiful car. GTS gives you better suspension. It gives you better interior. I love that car. I would love to get my hands on a GTS. Real talk. I'm all over that idea.
I'm mad that I didn't know already. Didn't know what?
I think about the membership.
Mm.
Yeah, lock in, man. That's love all the way across the board. We should do that with everybody if you have it.
Mm-mm-mm.
I was lucky to see a lot of supercars that I've never thought I'd see from Gumball. Oh my God, yeah, Gumball. Oh, Gumball came through your area. That's awesome.
Where's
IS, man, I'm sorry, IS Cody, bro. Me and three. I told you, all you got to do is come up here. You'll get. I will spoil you rotten in a weekend.
Oh, you're. Oh, heck yeah.
You'll see everything up here. Everything. And if we coordinate it right, we can get you on a drive so we can go out there and run around with some of these guys.
If you don't get enough
Everything is
there,
up
come on
here.
down to Austin, cause boy, they are not playing down here. They are
Everything,
not
bro.
playing, especially over at Coda. Jeez,
Yeah. Willie
they
said he agree
playing.
with you, IS.
In fact, they ain't playing fair.
No.
That they ain't playing fair.
I'm to the point now when I'm filming, if I go to a car event and I'm filming, I mean, I'm seeing all those cars, but I'd rather show you something that I haven't seen already.
Yep.
You go like just GT Haas, man. You go to GT, you're gonna see everything at GT Haas. But the one thing that the one car that I thought was my favorite car there, it was a GT3 RS. It was uh the spec. The spec was the thing that got me because it was like purple, lavender, pink. It was absolute crazy spec. I was talking to Sean. Sean's like, man, what do you think one of these run? I was like, four, 500,000, right? Come to find out, no, this car was some incredibly rare spec. This was a $900,000 GT3 RS. Absolutely crazy.
Wow.
And probably worth every dime. The spec was so rare. It was like a one of four car or something like that. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Wow. I hear you.
But
I
that
hear
stuff
you.
like is all over. You just depending on the show that you go to, yeah, you'll be mind blown, man. You'll be mind blown. One of these days, man, we're gonna have to figure out how to get our heads around doing like cannonball or something like that, man. A gumball, excuse me.
All right, I know it's about to be noisy on my end, and my phone about to die. So, cause this night it's cooled off, so I got to ride with windows down, sunroof
Yes,
open, no
sir,
AC
man.
in
Go
here.
ahead and go on enjoy that drive, man.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say I don't have AC. I don't run AC when I don't have to run AC. That's what I'm trying to say. Boy, you
Nah, if you can
cannot
roll the
live
windows
you can't
down,
be in Austin with no AC. Let me just tell you that right now.
but if you can ride, if the weather's nice, and
Yeah,
trust me, I don't miss an opportunity to take the top off that car when the weather's nice. You can take that top off and enjoy that ride. I
man,
support it
gotta do it.
110%. 110%. No, this was good stuff,
Yeah.
man. So what's the number? What's the sustained mile per hour for hypercar? Are you jumping off
We're
80,
gonna
by
have
the
to
way?
look it up. Matter of fact, you just hit Gemini and then you let us know. See what Gemini say. But I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna put this phone down
Go ahead, man.
and I will. Matter of fact, I'll just be in the chat for a minute.
Focus on that drive.
Appreciate you, man.
Enjoy them roads, my brother.
Will do. Love you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Love y'all.
Love you too, bro. Pagani, bro. Absolute one of my. You want me to drop you, man?
Yeah, please. Appreciate it.
I got you, bro. Be good.
Will do, man.
So, man, one of my absolute favorite cars is the Pagani. Pagani. The interior is artwork. All the metal and the exposed bones behind gears and everything else. Uh-oh, what's this? One of my absolute favorite cars, and it's just a beautiful work of art, man. The sound is crazy, and then that's it's powered by Mercedes. Powered by Mercedes. They retuned or regeared the Mercedes motor or whatever, but that's Mercedes motor. That thing sounds absolutely amazing. One of my favorite cars. It's so far fetched. I would love to say to have one that it would be great. It is so far fetched because of the limitations behind ownership and availability. Those cars are absolutely beautiful. They are works of art. Um, Amazing, man. Absolutely amazing cars. Bro, you'll see all that stuff up here. Like, I'm just telling you, man. I gotta get you up here so you can see what I'm talking about. They're everywhere. The one event that I think, oh, again, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make because I think it's the weekend of the 11th and 12th. I think it is. I don't know if you're still on here, Cliff, but the Ferrari Invitational. That one's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so many beautiful cars out there, man. And that's the one that's at a like a helipad or something like that, like this aviational helipad. They're gonna have its big old hangar and just cars stroll out. I have yet to make one of those events yet, but most of those cars I've seen at one place or another. The one in Burr Ridge, yeah. Oh, Burr Ridge, yes. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm trying to remember if I've seen the F50. I know I've definitely vertical port. Yeah, vertical port. It's the one that's at that little. I don't think it's Burr Ridge. Burr Ridge is a different one. Burr Ridge was a good event. The last Burr Ridge event was absolutely phenomenal, but it's not the Burr Ridge event. Oh wait, that is the Ferrari Invitational. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. I'm thinking about the event at the Hilo Pad, which is different. The Ferrari Invitational is absolutely nuts. I made that one last year. That is in Burr Ridge, and that is an awesome event. I know there's an F. Yep, there is an F50 in the area. I know there's a F40. I've seen the F40. I can't remember if I've seen the F50, and it could be that F50 was at Burr Ridge, and I just don't remember. I have to look at the video. I think I passed every car that was there, and it was just a ton of beautiful Ferraris. There, I seen Ferraris I've never seen in person before that day. That was last year. Geneva Concord in August. Yes, I think that is it. We have them, bro. I tell you, me and three. They. I'm just saying, man. There are a ton, a ton. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you when you definitely need to get here. See, once Bespoke Motors open and they start filling up those condos, those cars are gonna be there. And when there's an event at Bespoke, you got to be there, bro. You gotta be there. You got to come in town for that, like for real. You have to. There was one at CCP last year. Year before last. Was it year before last? Because last year we went to the White House. We did the cruise at White. Last year we did the White House cruise. So I don't even think I went to CCP last year. We did the White House cruise last year, right, Cliff? Last year. Last year we did White House. So we didn't go to we didn't do CCP. So it had to be the year before that. Oh, the year before that, the F-50 was there. Then I definitely got a video of that car. Look, I was telling y'all, I try to so I got somebody here with me that was on that cruise. Oh my God. When I told Cliff was telling me, he said, "Hey man, make sure you go let Doran know because he's running his cruise to get you access to the app." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Let me go run over there and let him know." Man, I go over there to let him know. And before I could finish saying what I'm saying, he was telling me, "Oh, no, don't worry. We're gonna take it easy for you." I'm like, "Nah, I need you to drive." I came back to the car, amped. I was ready. I was ready for all the smoke. I'm like, he told me to just he gonna take. No, I don't want you to take it easy. I need you to drive, man. Do I think Ferraris and Lamborghinis are actually worth the price? Yeah, because I don't think all of them are as expensive as you think they are. And they are some pretty incredible cars. But the biggest challenge I see, especially with Ferraris more than Lamborghinis, is that people don't drive them. Therefore, maintenance cost goes through the roof. And if you don't drive those cars, they break. So you have to drive them. They're absolutely worth every dime if you're driving them and taking care of them and doing what you're supposed to do. If you're driving them and doing what you're supposed to do with them. The biggest problem that I see with guys with really, really nice cars, they don't drive them. One of my favorite cars is a 458, and Dorian has a 458. Dorian drives his car, man. He does not baby that car. He drives the crap out of that car, and I love it. Those who have them and they don't drive them, they spend more time in maintenance than anything else. Check the appreciation of Lambo. Yeah, because a lot of these cars you can end up driving for free, depending on what you get. And I think some of the guys that get them, they don't drive them as much because they're trying to preserve mileage for price, for end price or transfer price. But are they worth it? Yes, absolutely. And depending on what you're looking to get into, Ferraris, being a bit more expensive, you can get a Lamborghini at decent prices nowadays. The prices are not all through the roof anymore. And then the thing that's most desired is the V10s. And they got Gallardos right now out there with the V10s, and you can find a 12, 13. You're getting what you really, really want out of a Gallardo. That's a great beginner Huracan. It's again lower end. It's the car that was transitioning into the Huracan, and it has the same powertrain. To me, it does not. I don't see it. Maybe 700,000. No. It's the rarity. So if you think about Enzo, how many Enzos are out there? Right? It doesn't make so. And I'll just back up and I'll look through my lens in my pocket. $13 million don't make sense to me. It ain't even real. That's monopoly money. That don't even sound real to me, right? But the reality is an Enzo is so rare and so desired and so few and in between that it holds that level of value because it seems unattainable to you and I, or absolutely unattainable by me. There's no way I can see myself spending $13 million on a car. I just don't see it, right? Um, I have to be, to spend 13 million on a car, I have to have a network of over half a billion. It just doesn't make sense to me. right? That's crazy. I got to be making that money, on my own money on a regular basis before I can think that's even worth spending on a car. It's a car. And would I ever I don't think I can ever put myself in that space either, because I don't want nothing I can't drive. I would want to drive the Enzo. And that car, you don't soon you start getting rack chips and all this other stuff, you don't want to start messing up an Enzo, because an Enzo you would depreciate and lose a value. I just can't see it. Is it worth it? I think so, but depending on the buyer and the owner, who's the owner, right? Right there, what's going on, brother? I've noticed the Lambos are everywhere now because they are obtainable. Lambos back in the day, you got to think, like, for me as a kid, what was hot was Diablos and all those guys. They were television cars or movie star cars or things that weren't real. And I think this is a self-licking ice cream cone, right? There's a question that answers itself. You said, "Is it worth?" He asked, "Is it worth it?" Right there said, he says they're everywhere. You know why they're everywhere? Because they last. Because you can still drive those older cars today, right? Although the 9, 10, and 11 weren't the best, they had some reliability issues. The 12, 13 Gallardos are great cars that will keep giving it back to you. And if you move forward, no, all those cars are still on the road. People are still driving them, man. And they're still making them. Therefore, although some are lost in accidents or whatever, right? Theft or whatever, so many of these cars are still on the road. Are they worth it? Yeah, they are. They are. Those prices are real. That's why these cars are so expensive, because they know dumb people will buy them just because of the badge. I think part of it is that, because Ferrari it's almost like membership, man. It's like it's a different kind of club. Ferrari is a different level. You know, think about how Ferrari, they don't want you to to adulterate their cars. Their cars. You bought it, you own it, right? Let's say you paid cash for it. We ain't financing nothing. You own it. Even if you finance it, the bank owns it, right? But if you own it right out, they still don't want you to do things to it that will take away from the Ferrari name. You will get a letter, cease and desist, especially if they know you're doing it. That's how much they care about their brand. Ferrari, Lamborghini. Lamborghini is not in that space. Your car. Do what you're going to do. But Lambos are Lambos, and they got a ton of them out there. There are fewer Ferraris out there, and that's probably part of the reason. It is a very unique brand. Mr. Johnson in the building. They are some bullies. They can be. I think I wouldn't even say bullies. I would say, man, they have gall. They have gall to tell you how to treat your car. Imagine buying a Lamborghini and putting a Ferrari badge on it. That is just so disrespectful. How about vice versa? You want really upset the Ferrari brand? How about vice versa? You got to realize these two have had a rivalry for a very long, since the beginning. The reason why Lamborghini exists is because Ferrari. Because of Ferrari. Mr. Johnson, man, I was in your neck of the woods last week. I was in Birmingham. Had a wonderful time. My family. Hmm. That's a tough question. From a performance perspective, oh, why I thought you was in Columbus, Georgia, part of the world. I get you right. From a performance perspective, I said Lamborghini. And this is really great perspective on what you just said, Cliff. Um, that's what Porsche's trying to do now. Porsche's trying to put themselves in that space. For appreciation, Ferrari. For fun, Lamborghini. My bad. That's right. See what I'm talking about, man. I know somebody was down there. That's right. My bad. I mix people up, man. I'm sorry. For fun, Lambo. And the reason why I say that, and it's tough for me, and because I would probably want the car more for fun, so I would say Lamborghini for me. And the new Temerario, although this is the replacement for the Huracan, that car is a beast, and it's finding itself outperforming the V12. That's absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas. I believe in God. Look what shirt I got on. I'd rather be driving. So I would rather have something that I know I can drive and not feel like I'm wasting. Give me a Lambo. Let me have some fun. Let me get out there and drive and have a good time. I believe that you can still have fun, especially in the 296. That thing is a rocket ship. It's crazy. Twin turbo V6 with electrification. It's that Ferrari is nuts. And it's probably right now the fun Ferrari. If I had my choice of all the Ferraris, I'd probably go with that. And it's a V6. But it's the fun Ferrari. It's a driver's car. But it still get crunched by the Temerario. That thing and honestly, and that's just between the two. So if I was looking outside of that, I'd definitely go a different direction. Fastest version of Ferrari versus the fastest version for Lambo versus fast. Who will win? Right now, it is Lambo. I think the last race, and it was the 296 is supposed to be their beast of a monster of a car. I want to say Lambo won that race. Now I got to look it up real quick. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. They've been pitting these cars, and this is the one I saw. I saw the Haggerty drag race where they took three juggernauts. They took a Temerario, they took a 296, and they took a McLaren 765 LT, and they drag raced them. Now, uh, and you talking these are three beasts, and the car that finished first was that Lamborghini. The McLaren was last. And, I need y'all to understand something, man. I told y'all about 765 LT experience I had on the highway in Zeus, and it was unreal the way that car pulled away from me. When I say unreal, it was unreal because I thought I was about to touch the ground with my foot pushing it so hard, thinking I'm trying to get more pedal, and I wasn't getting nothing else. It was yeah, I was there. I hit my pinnacle. Right. The 765 pulled away from me like I was standing still, like I let off the gas. These two cars, that 296 and that Temerario, pulled away from that McLaren like it was standing, like it pulled away from me. Look at the Haggerty drag race, and you'll see how that Lamborghini walked walked those two cars. It was absolutely astounding and impressive because it's not the most expensive car out of the lot. Ferrari doesn't do it. Definitely Lambo. Definitely Lambo. SF90, I don't know. Because I don't think the FF90 is faster than the 296. 296 is like what they put together. This is I have to see, man, because I don't think the SF90 is faster. And don't forget, the Temerario is supposed to be the baby. Is the baby brother. It's a replacement for the Huracan, and I think it's probably the faster of the two big Lamborghinis. Let me see, man. Now you got me wanting to see SF90 because I don't think it's faster versus 296. Do we have a race here? Oh, yes. Let's see real quick. We had a drag race. Let's see what happens. Who's in what? I can't tell. Hold on. Okay, wait. So this one. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to decipher this real quickly because they look so much alike. At least the ones that I'm looking at. I don't want to get no copyright, nothing. So okay, so the purple car. Straight line looks like the SF90 did pull away. Real talk. Does he sustain? Let me see. Yeah, he does. So, and I don't know if this is all the race, how the race concluded, but Willie Brown, man, you be knowing some stuff, brother. You be knowing some stuff. It is the big boy, huh? All right, so yeah, I think you're right, man. I think you're right. I gotta move this thing. I can't see. I think you're right, Willie. I think you're right. I just confirmed. I don't know everything, man. But if I know one thing, I got some smart people right here. So remember the FF90 is a V6 waypoints about. Yeah, but it's a beast of a V6 though. I got to tell you that, of course. Coming backwards, Lamborghini, Ferrari. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Of course, man. And these are cars again. They look very current. And these cars are timeless, man. They still look good, yet they're older cars. Now I'm looking at this on CarWow, and what's crazy is from a dig, the SF90 actually just, it beat the 296. However, from a roll, it struggled to beat them. It just goes to show you. It just goes to show you it struggled from a roll. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at. God, I wonder if I could show this without getting, because I got a little tension the last time. I ain't trying to get in trouble. Ooh, look at that. Let me show y'all this. And this is from a roll. I'm gonna show y'all from a roll so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I can show this. I ain't got no sound on it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep the sound off. I think the sound got me the last time. So you can get an idea what I'm talking about. So the blue car or purple, whatever that is the 296, and the SF90 is the burgundy car, red car, right? And they're running I want to say a 50 roll or a 60 roll, and you can get an idea on what they do from a roll. A dig and a roll could be different. Traction is important to understand. And as you can see at this moment, SF90 is pulling away, had taken a bit of a lead, but see how close that was? That's the first race, and then they come back and they do it again, right? Now they're doing it in manual mode, 50 roll. So it's crazy how some certain little things that could come into play or perspective that could be added to the race that could change the outcome. Uh, again, big brother, yes, but boom, this race he won. 296 won that race, right? So there's so much, man. There's so much that could be said or taken away from this, or considered per se. Especially with these cars that's sitting about 170 horsepower difference. Basically, a Demon 170 difference, right? Is the Demon 170 still the world's fastest? No. May I introduce to you the 01X? 01X went to Texas 2K and act a straight donkey. And of course, Demonology had to feel the pain. That car is amazing. And as we talked about before, it can go to the track and do these things. I know what you meant. No hybrid, but I think that how did the Demon 170 do against? ZR1X was considered the track champion, but you're right, that's a hybrid. It's not completely considered. I'm trying to see who put it out there, man. Who raced one? Of course, Drag Time did a video. I think I saw this video. Can't remember, but you guys we can see it together, man. Because I can't remember who did what. So that's sharing the experience, my guys. And this is 01, not the 01X. These are two ICE cars. I mean, if you look at pound for pound, other than the tire, the 01X should win. It's lighter and the power. The Demon has a tire. The 01 is on street tires. Oh wow. Did he pass him? There you go. There you go. That's your answer. He just passed him. And he's on a street tire. God, we got so many ways to document this stuff nowadays. Where before it could be purely speculation. Somebody raised something somewhere on the internet. And again, man, that's a track focused car. The part, and it's the part to me that makes that bit of a difference for me, right? You can drive that vet there and do just what he did. Drive it there, and I'm sure he did. That car was not trailered. Probably didn't have to drive that far, but still. That Demon on a tire, you're not gonna want to do that in most cases. Unless you brought the other set of tires, or you're gonna change them out when you get there. That's the part I really like and appreciate about Vet is that they have a product, man. You can drive it to where you're going and still go out there and act a fool, have some fun, and then drive it home. And this is the part that fascinates me about Porsche also is that you can drive it there, you can beat on it, and then drive it back home. For the money and performance, Corvette gives you so much more bang for your buck. I can't. I have to find a video and repost it somewhere. I did repost it once. I think I had it to my stories where a guy was saying that his guys who have Ferraris and Lamborghinis, they don't want to beat their cars up on the track, so they go buy a Z06, which for a fraction of the cost. What they're paying for those Lamborghinis and Ferraris, you know, buying that Vet is like buying a Toyota to them. Go and get a Camry, go get the Vet, and they can take that thing up and act a fool on the track without beating up on their exotic. Right? He said, I think the Corvette is made out of it's fiberglass, man. They've been using fiberglass and carbon fiber on these cars for a long time, man. They don't have a lot of weight. This one has more weight than mine. I believe this one has more weight than mine because it's like 4,000 pounds. My car is 20 30 33 32 3300 pounds. Going to Zay's to get the car wrap, he's so used to grabbing those magnets and sticking them on the car. He's like, oh man, that's right, I can't do this on this car because there's no place you can stick a magnet on the outside of the car. It's all fiberglass. So they made very light. Part of the reason that makes them dangerous, especially if you don't do what you're supposed to do in them, the worst thing you can do in one of these cars is turn off traction control. That you are setting yourself up for failure. Most of the problems that people have in these cars, in these Vets, is when they turn off traction control. It works, and it works to save you from yourself. But it's also the main reason why this car is like one of the top 5 dangerous. I think it's the top 2 dangerous cars in the country. Traction control, you turn it off, it's gonna happen to you. Oh, that's a not a Stingray, no. But I don't know if the wide body. I never even thought about that. I don't think they're longer though. I don't believe they are longer. I think they might be as wide or wider though. Let's see. Let's do wide body. So we're gonna C806 spec. And then we're gonna do C706 spec. All right, so if we had to look at length, the length is identical. The C7 and the C806 length is identical, exact. The width is identical. That's crazy. Am I looking at the right thing? Oh man, that's not. They gave me the wrong information. Let's try that again. C7. Let's get it together. I'm like, there ain't no way. Ain't no way. Dimensions. All right, let's try this all over again. So the overall length of the length of the C7 is shorter than the C8. So it's like what's the difference there? Let's do some math in my head. That's about 7 inches, just shy of 7 inches shorter. Width, it is 2.5, around 2.5 inches narrower. Your wheelbase on the C7 is about an inch, less than an inch shorter, about a half inch shorter. So it's looks like the C706 or the C7, which is the wide body, is a little bit smaller than the C8. The C8 is wider, it's longer, has a longer wheelbase. The height is the same. They sit about the same height. They're about the same weight. Engines in the rear makes a difference. That weight on those tires makes a difference, especially if we talk about launching from a performance perspective. Great car. Great car. I know they've had the issues transmission wise, and as we talked about from the performance track place in Vegas, they've had engine issues with their 06s. So they come with their own little problems, right? When it comes to a certain level of dependability. But still, right now for the price, these are some real good cars to get your hands on, man. For the money and still have warranty. 06 is still a really good car to have. Again, lots of fun, lots of performance, and you can drive it. You can drive it anywhere. You can drive, man. These cars can be driven, man, without feeling like you got to baby them, and they're comfortable. Heated and ventilated seats. AC running, great stereo system. You have a good time for a long time in these things. And they're fast. Fun factor through the roof. There's so many checks in the block, in my opinion. They just don't get the love, in my opinion. They don't get the love that they probably deserve. But what looks better, in my opinion, I'm gonna say the C701. I'm a bigger fan of the C7 body style than I am of the C8. And that's just my opinion. There's going to be some people that really love the C8 and really appreciate it over, older models. They just like the latest and the greatest, or they like the more exotic look of the C8. I'm a fan of a C7. I love the C7 body style. When I couldn't find what I was looking for, and I thought I was, running out of time to find in my car. I mean, I tried building a C8 thinking I'm gonna get what I want out of it. I just did not love it. I did not love it. I don't think anything wrong with it. It's not right for me. I prefer the C7 body style. What do you prefer? Which one do you prefer? In your opinion, which body style do you prefer? Do you prefer the C7 or the C8 from a look perspective? From a performance perspective, I'll take the C8. From the performance perspective, for looks, C7. Come on, bro. Listen, don't get me started. I will take, in my opinion, I will take from a looks perspective, I would say C7, C6, then C8. Honestly, I love the C601. I absolutely love that car. Absolutely love that car. As for the Grand Sport, you want to talk about a driver's car? C7 Grand Sport. I tell people that's look at my car, look at Zeus, and think, "Oh man, I love that car, love that car." I say, man, if you're not used to this, I will recommend. I say there's nothing wrong with the Stingray, but if you're going to get the most out of the car, get the Grand Sport. When I say most out of a driver's experience, that's the Grand Sport. It is a driver's car. It's got the wide body. It's got all the attribute of the CO6 wide body, wide wheels, the whole nine, except it's not overpowered. So you can keep the tires on the ground doing what they're supposed to do. I think the Grand Sport is the perfect package. I would love to own a Grand Sport for track use. I think the Z06 is far too much for the track. That's too much pedaling, in my opinion. You have to have this throttle control will be crazy. You'll be sideways most of the time. When we went out there running Cliff, I can't tell you how many times I was getting the back end out because I was over throttling through some of those corners. If I had a Grand Sport, I probably wouldn't have had that problem. It's just overpowered. Z06 is overpowered, in my opinion, for that. I think the back half of the C8 is wider than the front half. Yeah, they are. They are wedged out. All of them are like that. No, no, I don't think so. That's a block. You got to have that level of aero. That helps with aerodynamics. You look at any and every car that are out. The most, and I say most, supercars, race cars, um, anything that's high performance cars. The front of the car is never going to be wider than the back end. Never. You're always going to have a wider footprint in the rear than you are in the front. Give you a good example. Look at drag cars. Drag cars they put skinny tires on the front, wide tires on the rear. It's the same premise. You look at any of these race Indy cars, they all look like arrows. Arrows travel faster in the wind. It's the reason why you have that asymmetric design. You need it for performance. You can't find any of these cars that don't have it. I got this top down shot. Somebody was asking about that. Did I use a helicopter? No, it was a drone. It was Joe Nobody was asking about that. And I forgot to answer your question, man. A buddy of mine at the church, he had his drone out. We have a video that we were doing. This is a video for the church. And he wanted to get some aerial shots of Zeus, and we were going to use that for the video, at least part of that for the video as like an intro and stuff like that. And so he broke out the drone, and I just went for a little drive, and we got some shots of Zeus, man. So it was just a drone. You put that drone and lock it in on a vehicle, and it'll just follow you. It'll just follow you everywhere you go until it breaks sight. And the problem we was having was the trees were breaking the sight, so it kind of messed up a little bit. But it was a drone. Great shots. It was a fun. I like that. It was fun stuff. The Demon and Hellcats are the same all the way around. They're also bricks with high horsepower cars. They're bricks though. The biggest complaint is that there is no aerodynamics with those cars. There's no aerodynamics, and I want to say there's still the wheelbase is still different. I'm gonna go with the Challenger dimensions wheelbase. I wonder if they give me a breakdown of front and rear. I know who does do that. That's cars.com. Gives me overall height, overall width. New York in the city. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Wheelbase is the same. Tuning in. What a boot on your foot, man. What did you do? With this different. What did you do, man? Let's do front and rear. Yeah. Ooh, that's crazy. Trying to see if I can see this. Ugh. You do not have a physical job. What are you doing? You're a tech guy. What you doing, man? You ain't supposed to be lifting nothing. It's been on there for a while, man. I had 2 years with 55 on a car. I'm changing it up. The 55 off the door is gone for now. We're changing it up. 55 is gonna be back on the car, but probably in a different place. I just need a different look, man. That's all. I got sick of looking at the same old thing. Oh, you got both of them, bro. Why you got to be the hardest working man in America, man? You don't. You need to. That's your problem. Is you need to sit down for a little while. You can't be doing everything, New York. See, that's what that booth for. That's exactly what somebody else is trying to tell you. You need to slow down. That's what's going on. Those things don't happen just for no reason. Interestingly enough, the narrow body Hellcat Challenger, the front end is wider than the rear by literally 3/10 of an inch, while the on the Hellcat wide body Challenger, the rear end is wider literally by 1/10 of an inch. That's crazy. Really? Who'd you? Uh, uh, are you willing to talk about it, or we got to tune in? I'm cool with tuning in now. Trust me. Listen, I ain't mad at you, man. Go get it. You got to do it, brother. I respect it. Make sure y'all lock in the New York in your city, man. You got to go check out the channel, man. Lock in with him. Turn on them post notifications so y'all know when he's putting that content out. You've been doing more pre-recorded interviews lately, right? New York, you haven't been doing that many live stuff, right? So you guys can always go back and look at some of the pre-recorded interviews that he's been doing, man. Yep. Stay tuned, dropping promo soon. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you go lock in with New York in your city, man. He begins some dope interviews. Dope interviews. Strongly it's all about the car community. He's bringing any and everyone, male, female, and other, to the table. Well, male and female. There's no other to the table in the car community. He's locked in. He's locked in. So most cars, man, and of course Dodge Hellcat, they break the mold. These are bricks. There's nothing aerodynamic about these cars. They're heavy. They're blocky, right? The horsepower keeps them going. That's the reason why they're fast as they are, is pure muscle. Where you line somebody up that's not as heavy, power to weight ratio is different, right? And aerodynamics is through the roof. It feels completely different. The vet feels different. It feels like it's being pulled through the air, whereas you're pushing through the air in one of these big old cars. They're bricks, man, with wheels. I still like Challengers. I love Challenger wide bodies. I think just I'll send it out to y'all, man. I'll put it out there. I still like them, man. I still like. I think I like Challengers. I like wide body Challengers. I think they look good. I just, of course, because of the foolishness that come along with it, I can't do it, man. I just cannot do them. I just don't want the headache that comes along with it. It's not, in my opinion, it's not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Tell you a health and wealth segment coming up as well with the lady. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff you bring to the table. I almost bought a Challenger a few months ago. I wanted one, man. It was on the radar for me. I just I just couldn't do it. I even thought about it when I was replacing the Jeep at one point. I thought about getting one. I was looking at wide body, just a Hellcat. It wasn't a red eye. The prices are just crazy. Like I met this cat, um, Arnett. I met Arnett. This guy, man, he's a car guy. He has a yellow, like a banana yellow, wide body Challenger. Beautiful car, absolutely beautiful, man. And he stole that car because the dealership that had it, they said it wasn't a desired color. So the price, I think he got that car for like 45 or 40 something thousand bucks. Low miles, It was, I can't remember who drove the car. It was like some dealer owner or something car that they end up getting. I don't think the car was owned for long by anyone. Low mile car that he was able to get very, very inexpensively. And I think part of it is because of, the stigma behind him right now. It's just not fun. Nobody wants anything that they got to be worried about to that degree. That's crazy to me. Absolutely nuts to me. Looking at a C8 now, man. What makes you look at the C8, New York? What makes the C8 more interesting to you? I'm just curious. Yep. That's a lot. That is a lot. Nowadays, those cars, man, you can find those things for around 50, 60K, depending on what you're looking at. I wouldn't pay. There's no way I pay 90 for a Hellcat Challenger. Red eye or not, I wouldn't. But your kids gonna sit. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's why I'm trying to figure out about this C8. You comparing a C8 to Dark Horse, C8. From a performance perspective, C8. Still where your kids gonna sit, but C8. If you worry about where the kids gonna sit, Dark horse, or SUV, and just call it a day and let that be yours. The red eyes are still taxing. I haven't looked at the red eyes because I've been looking at the Hellcats. The reason I don't look at the red eyes is because of the challenges I knew that they had with those superchargers. That the Hellcat, the regular Hellcat was a better option with a tune and the pulley. You have the same power as the red eye without the badging, and you have a more dependable supercharger. I wouldn't get the red eye because of that reason alone. All you need is a tune and pulley, intake. You got more power than the red eye, and you have a more dependable supercharger. Sporty, mainly a convertible. Dark Horse got convertibles? I didn't know that. Uh, should I do this? I'm gonna do this one. Copy. Can I get this? I want to make sure I put this out here so I don't forget. This is YouTube, but what I think I want to do, let me put your link tree so people can see all your social media because you're on more than one platform. Tell y'all, check out my bro, man. Nah, see, no convertibles on a Dark Horse. So if you had to go with a Dark Horse, yeah, it would have to be hard top. Not only that, have you sat in the C8? That's another good question for you. Have you sat in that C8? Because that's going to be a different kind of feel for you, brother. Honestly, I recommend a Porsche. You want something sporty, you can still get that vert, and there's a unbelievable amount of room in that Porsche. It's mind blowing to me how much room is actually in that Porsche. Man, you have drove a 7 point. There's something, man. There's something. I don't know, man. I don't know. They're good cars, bro. They're not falling apart. I think you'll have more problem with that Vet than you're gonna have with that Porsche. 911 has come a long way. I think you'll have more problems, especially with that convertible Vet. I think you'll have more problems with it than you'll have with that Porsche. You making all that money, man. You ain't worrying about all that. Look, for sure. Porsche got it right. They figured it out. They did their thing. They got it right. The problem with C8s is that they got a lot of unknown, and they also are limited with parts. And when something breaks, it takes longer to get it fixed because of part availability. Nothing wrong with that. Let me borrow your wallet. You own my wallet. You're gonna be upset. Need that New York wallet. You know, and again, the way I see old schools is, and it's through my lens, it's throwing all the modern stuff on the old school and making it dependable. Unfortunately, nothing's 100%. So everything is going to have some challenges. Excuse me, guys. Everything's going to have its challenges. But what you look for is the fewer of them and the fun factor. So I mean, there's so many different. For me, I equate it like it's like trading. You just manage your risk. What are you willing to risk? What offers fewer risk? I think that Porsche offers fewer risk. Vets are great and they're cool, man. But some of the challenges that you're gonna run into is having the right tech work on your car. Yeah, that's about right. So what vet are you looking at? Are you looking at now, let me back up. If you looking at vets, I'm gonna tell you what you focus on. Focus on the new Grand Sport. If you're gonna look at a vet, because yeah, you're right. Porsche are gonna be pricey. Porsche's prices, they're not coming down either. But one thing I can tell you about a Porsche, depending on how you keep and maintain cars, if you plan on driving it for a few years, you probably gonna end up driving it for free. Porsche just going through the roof right now, man. Their prices are crazy. They're appreciating like you would not believe. So you can probably drive it close to free. Now, if you want to be patient and you want to get something that I think will probably be the better package of the Corvette, I think the Grand Sport will be it. It gives you that wide body. It gives you a better motor, an improved motor, a motor that doesn't sound exotic as a. It's not flat plane crank. It sounds like an American car. My boy Rick has a 2025. Smooth. Yeah, bro, they ride great. Yeah, 220. Yeah. He 911S. You probably have a GTS. That's probably a GTS for 270. Yeah, they ride great. They're amazing riding cars. They are driver cars, man. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Man, just get a G body. It's Lefty. Lefty say, stay away from all that modern crap. Get you a G body and call it a day. They're amazing driving cars, man. And I never thought I would care to own one, but they're awesome. Welcome. You want to say hey to everybody? Okay. You sure? Whew. I mean, honestly, well, 2025, no, Cliff. Think about the Turbo S, man. Especially that's 2025, that's 9.2.2, if I'm not mistaken. 2025, so that's what? That's north of 3, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. That's probably north of 3. Turbo S's. I wish. I wish they would. I don't even know if you can get a used 2025 for 270. Turbo S's are freaking expensive. And the reason and it's because they're incredible cars. They're absolutely incredible cars. You Porsche's been doing this for a long time, man. They have been doing this for a long time. 911 has been around for a long time. Oh yeah, okay. I see Turbo S from from 270. That means you ain't getting no Turbo S at 270 from 270. I have to find actual prices because all this article is not going to give me what I want to see. Because every time I looked at two, they were up there. Look, 370 could be base. Yep, I think it is, man. I think it is. And I think the 24 is 2.9.992.1. 25 is when it crossed over, I believe, and they got the hybrid turbos, which it changed something, man. The reason why the GTS is so much more impressive to me is because of that hybrid turbo. That hybrid turbo makes that, and it's a single turbo car, but it makes that car, it pushes it to the next level. And with that PDK transmission, come on, man. Come on. Although, don't get me wrong, I think the Turbo S is, I would love to have a Turbo S. Turbo S would be the ultimate goal for me. I would prefer a Turbo S over a GT3 RS. I would prefer the Turbo S. All wheel drive, all wheel steering. And the GTS 4 is basically the baby Turbo S. It's just an incredible car, man. What about the ST? Oh, the ST oh, that's right. They still got the ST with the turbo. It has a hybrid also. But I don't think they're as expensive though. I think they're lower on the price wise. No, they're not. Good lord. STs are running somewhere. 2025 STs are from like 290 to 300. Porsche, but see, that's the part. Porsche's in a different range now, man. Porsche's just, and their prices are not coming down. The base ST is 291. 291, 6. Wow. 1900 units too. 1963 units. So we're not talking flooding the market with this car. Gee whiz, bro. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, that's what you. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, Porsche value has been going up, so Porsche's been pushing their value up. I think they've been forcing their value up. Porsche has been really trying to solidify supercar status because they weren't getting it. They were plagued with everything that happened when the crazy, crazy enough, when the Cayman was their top seller for the longest, which saved Porsche. And as we talked about earlier today, the Cayman is on a chopping block. They're removing it from production, and even again the GT4 RS, which was on the 718 platform, is now moving to 911. It's Porsche though. I mean, Porsche. Let me tell you what's crazy. I'm gonna tell you the part that really baffled me with Porsche. When I was looking for an SUV, I was looking at Cayennes and I was looking at BMWs. This was in the midst of Porsche driving their prices up. It was in the heart of the price drive for them. I had cars that was in my price range, all in my specked out. You save a search history every time I go to it. I'm looking at certain cars and they're in there. Some of these cars priced out of my price range. So we talking used cars that their prices were going up. Used cars. This is because everything above the market was going up. It was dragging certain models up with them. And the cars that I was looking at was skyrocketing. I was looking at this 16. It was going up. It was not coming down. You know how you wait a car out, a used car out, and it go down in price? That 16 was going up. Cayenne Turbo S would not come down in price. It went up in price. And it priced outside the range that I wanted to spend money on. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. I had a number and I tried to stay within it. Unfortunately, because of what Porsche's doing with their brand, it drove used car prices up. So I'm not surprised. Porsche's going to be one of those brands that's trying to hit Ferrari status, right? Honestly, look at what they're doing with the GT3 RS. Like you cannot go buy a GT3 RS. You cannot get an allocation for GT3 RS unless you already have a relationship with Porsche. Sounds like Ferrari, right? You cannot get an allocation for a GT3 RS unless you have a relationship with Porsche already. So they're already doing it. But it's one of the things I can't hate on them. They're doing something to solidify a legacy within their brand that you know I don't know if anybody else is doing. And now there's a package, a deal that you can do with Porsche, that you can buy a Porsche, drive it for 2 years. I don't know how much it costs, but you pay this package and they basically roll your odometer back to like it's a brand new car, and you can sell it like it's a brand new car. It has some kind of title branding that happens from it, but Porsche does all the work. I don't know if that's truly driving your car for free, but because you're gonna have to pay something for that. Cliff, I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Thank you for the commentary, also, man. You brought some good stuff to the table. I appreciate you, and see you Thursday, my brother. See you Thursday. But the that package that you get, I can't remember what it's called, but you can literally get that car, get a car, drive it for how you can buy a used car. You can buy a used car, drive it for 2 years, and do this certification through Porsche. They literally will make the car a brand new car to be sold off. Zero on the odometer type, brand new. And it's some type of branding that they do. They make it a brand new car all over again. Can't remember what it's called. But I know that comes at a price. That's not free, right? That's not free. So are you driving it for free under that pretense? Probably not. Are you going to get premium dollar for your? Are you going to make money off your trade or sale of that car? I don't know, because I don't know how much you got to pay for that package versus how much the car will be valued at that time. Considering how Porsche is sustaining on the market right now, or edifying on the market right now, it's probably going to be worth way more than what you paid for it. Probably double. I would not be surprised. Porsche's just they on another plane right now, man. Absolute other plane. They doing some amazing stuff. It'd be different if they didn't have a product. Porsche has a product. Let's face it, they have a really good product, and well, if you got a good product, you can do that. You can pull that off, and sit pretty. That's the win. That's how they win. They have a product. They have a product. I'm starving over here. What time is it? Give it a few more minutes, man. I need to get some food. I'm hungry. I'm eating junk. Found some low sugar candy and some sunflower seeds. I need to eat real food. But to your point, New York, even the base, you can find the base 911 convertible that's going to be decently priced. I'll back up. Even if you're looking at the C8, especially now, C8 prices is probably way better than what you're going to get for a Porsche. But you make sure you get warranty. That's all I would say. Make sure you get warranty. The prices are far better. And now, depending on what you're looking at, especially if it's Stingrays, you get Stingrays for 60. 2,000 something Stingrays for 60. Unfortunately, I'm sure the people that paid for them pay way more than that. They were getting taxed for that car. But that new Grand Sport, if there was any car that I would recommend, it would be that. Absolute recommend the Grand Sport. And I haven't seen the numbers. That's the crazy part. I haven't seen the prices on that one yet. The actual prices. Beautiful. C8 Grand Sport, their price is going to start at 88, bro. The convertibles start at 98. And that's for 1LTs. And the highest trim, which is a 3LT convertible, is 107. I think if you're going to do it, that's the move I would make, especially with the new ICE 6.7 V8 in that thing. It's going to sound so amazing. Oh my God. It's going to sound so amazing. Plus, you get the wide body. I think it's the better of the package. I think it makes such for a great package, a great car. I think the Grand Sport is the one. And if you want something that's going to be faster than the Z06, then I say get the Grand Sport X. That little bit of hybrid is going to blow past that Z06. Just that tad bit of electrification, all-wheel drive. Awesome car. Awesome car. That's another car I want to drive. So I got to go. I got to go find me a BMW M5, new M5. I need to go drive that new M5. That's a must. Might have to set that goal for this week. Drive me an M5. Cannot wait for the Grand Sport because I definitely want to drive one of those. I love the interior of it too. I think it's like the ZR1 interior. I prefer the interior of that over the previous generation or the previous interior of the C8. I don't like the first gen interior. I don't even know what you call it. It's the same generation car. But the original interior I didn't like. I prefer the new updated interior. I think it looks way better. I didn't like that wall of buttons. I never liked it. From the first time I saw it, I was like, I don't like this. Matter of fact, I was in Stunner's car. Carvari. Riding with Stunner. I did not like that wall of buttons. Definitely an experience, but didn't like that wall of buttons. There's something else I wanted to hit. Let me see. I think that was it. Listen, guys, we're gonna wrap it up because I need to get some chow before I eat too much junk and not be satisfied. But I appreciate you guys coming out. Great conversation. Oh my God, it was an awesome conversation. Thank you guys for the membership. Very humble. Very, very humble. Thank you for signing up to the membership. Membership does get you a few things, man. Y'all get to see stuff early, and yeah, and with the membership, that means I'm gonna have to be very intentional about how I communicate with my members. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys have an awesome week, man. You guys give me that motivation to push through the rest of my week. So although I'm not going into no 9 to 5 anymore, y'all still give me motivation to get the things that I still need to get done. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. We're gonna wrap this up. And guys, man, come on, man. Y'all see I got my shelf behind me, man. I got this shelf for all my, bro, I've been making some shirts, man. I got people loving these shirts. Matt, where you been, brother? Where you been? I've been dragging my feet and I've been focusing on different things and I need to get some things done. Um and I've been dragging my feet on knocking out this website. I need to get this done so I can have a place to sell these shirts. So far people been seeing what I'm wearing, they've been buying them. Um AB, y'all saw the shirt that he has. Um I love that design, the split shirt. I've done my shirt, AB's. My nephew-in-law, he got split shirt. You got two cars that are different. You want to showcase them on the shirt. Holla at your boy. We can put it together. No, you did not. What did you pick, brother? The last time we talked was at Crown. Was it Crown? Or was it at CCP? What'd you pick? Are you willing to share? Looking for a replacement for the GT500, and the pick is really. We doing suspense now? Real? What? You know, I just knew it was a vet. Arnett, hit me up, man. Super dope dude, man. Super cool, super cool. Just sitting on this one. Oh wow. Matt, where'd you send it? I'm looking at both my phones. This car is sick, Colin. Oh my god. Oh, Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm sitting there looking at. I looked at Instagram. I looked at both phones. I need to see this. Come on, stop playing with me. What? You lying? Are you serious? Oh, are you serious, bro? Like, oh my god. You did mention going with something like this generation. This says sold. No, this is it. Can I share this, Matt? I'm just curious. This thing is beautiful, bro. Yes, and congratulations, bro. Oh my God. This thing is beautiful. Oh, you said I could share it. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's as this thing is freaking beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. They over here looking at the reflection on the glasses. Oh, the reflection of my glass. Bro. Bruh. There is nothing I don't like about this car. Oh my God. What? Timbo, man. Oh my God. New food tank lines. Retro stereo. Oh wow. Oh my God. I cannot wait to see this thing in person. This is crazy. This is a beautiful car. Congratulations, brother. Look at this. Yeah, you did your thing on this one, man. Oh my God. Yes, sir. This part lift is stupid. Wait, what is this suspension? This is how you're gonna do it, man. If you're gonna do it right. Golly, this car was done right. Somebody cared about this. Congratulations, bro. No words. Like absolutely no words. This thing is freaking gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Next Tuesday, we're gonna be at It's Raps. Willie Brown gonna be in town. We're gonna be down at It's Raps, bro. Well, yes, still can jump in. Congratulations, man. We're gonna still wrap this up, man. I need to get some food. I'm starving. This thing is beautiful. My God. My goodness. Definitely next Tuesday, though. We definitely want to see this, bro. Oh my goodness. But listen, man, this a high note for me. This is a real high note. I can end it on a high note. This car is beautiful. As a matter of fact, I want to end it with this car side by side with me. I am not taking it off the screen, not yet. We're gonna go side by side. I'm gonna share the spotlight with this beautiful car. Matter of fact, we're gonna let it rotate. Listen, man, y'all know how we do. We don't do the normal round here. Look, that ain't normal. No, sir. That is not normal. Why is that, man? Because we were designed from greatness. Because we're designed from greatness, guys, y'all have the right, the responsibility, and authority to never, ever, ever, ever be average. So don't be average. Yeah. Shout out to all my veterans, active duty, reserve, retired, separated, and transition. Always remember, man, freedom ain't free. It comes at a cost. Peace. I holla. Y'all be good, man.